Yes, Supercar Week is back. So you can win yourself a supercar plus £100,000 cash, or your dream car, your favorite car, and plus 100K is back. So hello everyone, this is Cam and welcome to another BOTB video. And today we are covering the Supercar Week, the dream car competition. And I have got my friend Paul with me today. How's it going, Paul?
Evening, Cam. Yep, I'm well, mate. Yourself?
Not too bad, not too bad. We also got my man Dean here. How's it going, Dean? Is he still there? Okay, I'll add him in a second when he's ready. We've got Romaldo with us. How's it going, Romaldo?
Okay, hello.
Hello, mate. All right.
Yeah.
And there you go, my man Dean is back.
Evening, guys.
Evening, Dean. All right, mate.
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad.
And the Echo Man. Here's the echo. Take your headphone off, man.
Evening,
Echo
guys.
and
How's
feedback.
it going? Are you looking forward to this one?
100%, 100%. Very excited about this one.
That's
Yeah,
been
that's
the talk of the day.
We couldn't bother to do
Group
the judging reaction today, so we thought just concentrate on this. This is an opportunity. Let's not waste any more of our time and let's just crack on to this because we have to get this right. We have to get the winning code and win. So at least one of our family should win this. So before we get started, guys, make sure to give us some thumbs up if you haven't already, and subscribe to this channel because we do BOTB content every single day. All right, so let's go through some comments very quickly.
Steve just sent me a message.
Who?
Steve saying, do you know what the Chelsea score is before you go on your live stream?
Okay, no, I don't care, man. I told you. Okay, right. So Daniel just joined. How's it going, Daniel? Hope you're good. Saying good evening to everyone. Hi, Tobias. How's it going? Hi, Washi Boni, is it? How's it going? He's excited. Hi, Lewis. Hope you're good. Marcus saying hi, Cam. Hope everyone's good. I was among her runner-up by coordinate was that, and those 3 picks was off. Amazing. Hi, Shamim Ahmed. Hope you're good. Saying this BOTB is too joke. People need to play less tickets. Don't go crazy this week. Well, it's the excitement, isn't it? So I'm personally not going for many tickets. Probably play about 10 to 15 ticket max for the Supercar week, and midweek I'm concentrating on, and I'll be playing a lot of tickets. I played about something 64 tickets already. 46 tickets. America saying I read that already. Okay, Harry saying evening, just hi, evening, Harry. Hi, Alan. Hope you're good. Yeah, Alan, I was talking to you the other day. You were saying you feel lonely and all that. Why don't you just join our WhatsApp group? Link is in the description. Not in the description, actually. Link is in the community page. So give it a go. You might like it. I've added my friend Royston today, so he's quite liking it. Hey, just joined. How's it going? What happened to 9 p.m.? It is 9 p.m. and it's Cam's time, in it, so it's like 5 minutes late. Ian just joined. How's it going? And thank you. Thanks to your channel over the last 2 draws, I've received more than £800 in game credit. So thank you. You have earned yourself a new subscriber by me. Well done. Welcome in. Welcome to the family. Amazing. Not just being a runner-up. We want to see you as a winner, Ian. So give it a go. We're only here to suggest an area where to go, and you're gonna decide that where you're gonna play. So obviously, give it your best shot and try to get that winning coordinate. Hey, saying evening. How's everyone doing? Not too bad. Hi, Samuel. Hope you're good. Not too bad. Hi, John. Hope you're good. Good evening to you. Hi, Sergio. Hi, Gabriel. Hope you're good. So my coordinates for today, today's premium was that amazing. Okay, we'll find out in a second. Hi, Samuel. Hi, Shafiqu. Hi, Darren. How's it going, Darren? My man, winner, Bentley winner. Hi, Sanga Ali. Hope you're good. Hi, Gabriel. Okay. Hi, Brandon. Saying hi, duo. Not too bad. Last week got credit back, and this is coordinate for today. Amazing. How's it going, Samuel? Hope you're good. Hi, Anthony. Hi, OMG. Hi, Maxudi. Saying hi, guys. Y was spot on, and then the low with the X. Okay, brilliant. I've got all the messages from you guys. A lot of you were runner up from our WhatsApp group. Everyone went, got their money back. They went very close. My man Paul was very close as well. Sean was very close. Dean GTR. I don't know about Ronaldo yet.
Zone 1 again.
I know
Zone 1.
they're very close. Answer was runner up once again. He's being runner up the last 1 month constantly. Every competition is a runner up. So amazing. Hope I have a feeling he's gonna win very soon. I also have a feeling Paul and Sean gonna win it very soon. So I don't know about this week, but somewhere within probably I would say in the next few weeks, I have a strong feeling that Paul and Sean they're both gonna win. Dean GTR never gonna win in his life. Joking. He's gonna win
area.
Guy from Epsom.
Got the wrong person in the wrong car.
Is that the area you're from, Dean? Epsom. Sorry.
Yeah. Where I don't know the guy, but I kind of recognised the area that the surprise was from.
Yeah,
so it's probably about 2 miles down the road from where we are.
Okay, brilliant.
But, yeah.
What about you, Ronaldo? How close we were? Your mic's
zone 2 to zone 1.
We're in zone 1. Okay, amazing. Okay, right. Knit just joined. How's it going, Knit? Hi, Rubo Rana, the legend. How's it going? Hope you're good. Hasib Jabir saying hello, gents. Hope all good. Not too bad, brother. OMG saying last midweek, I think me and Ian were having a competition on who gets the most closest car. Okay, is it? That's amazing. Sergio saying, Paul, are you playing for the transit? Let's see who gets closer in midweek between us. Game on. Yes.
Yeah, I should be playing for it. Definitely. Sounds like you're going for it as well.
Give me 1 second.
Look, like Cam, I shall be hitting midweek.
Guys, I need
hard.
to be back in 2 seconds.
It makes sense.
Fine. Come. So, guys, while Cam is off air, what do you reckon of this picture on a supercar this week?
It's not too bad. Obviously,
I think it's all right.
The guy in the middle throws me off because he's not really looking at anything. He's just looking at just
ignore
the guy in the left. So I'm ignoring him. So I put it in where you see the goalposts. Yeah. I've literally put it kind of one in the middle and one just right of it.
Have you noticed the goalpost? There's an extension to it.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that on the picture?
I don't know if it's like two, obviously, where they put one.
Yeah, there is.
But
there's 2 goals that have just been stacked to the other side of the van. They're obviously not being used in the game. They're just stacked as spare ones or 5-a-side goals or whatever they are. But stacked out the way. But
the issue is on this one. I know what area to play it, but the issue is how high can the ball be? Because if you see the blue player, his head is right tilted back. Yeah. And the guy in the green he's not looking too high with his eye lining. I don't think he's looking high. But it's the blue player that's getting me a bit sussed out. How high can it be?
Yeah, but I think if you with this position of his head and his eyes and that, you're not far off if you go sort of 90 degrees off his face with your line. And that's a pretty good indicator for the height. It's a pretty good indicator.
But you know what we were talking about last night, where you done the big cluster, then you done a couple that's a bit stranded away. Literally, that was where they put the cross. So my cluster was like to the right, and where they put their average, mine was to the left, where I had fewer tickets, so I didn't get that much credit back. So I think it was just over £30 back. So
I mean, I got that £30.
Yeah, just over £30. So.
I got 100%.
I got 112 quid back. I mean, half of my tickets were in zone 1. I was only 8 and 7 pixels away from it.
Yeah.
Me too. About 5 pixels.
I was 5 pixels away for the supercar, anyway.
But I've got the highest credit I ever got from BOTV back. So, because I think most of mine were in zone 1. I think 95% were in zone 1.
That's good. That's good. Right, let's go through some comments very quickly. Let's finish that first. So Darren saying first game back after account lock 4 dots off. Amazing. You can win again. Well, you're never gonna win again because you have to give us some chance, man. Andy's saying, "Hi guys, got £9 back. Amazing." Okay, right. What's up? Rage Design saying, "What's up, guys? How's it going, brother?" Rajan saying, "Hey Cam, hi Rajan. Hope you're good." Gabriel said, "I received nearly £280 back. That's amazing today." And so at least that made me happy, though very unhappy. I can continue playing the week, hopefully. Yeah, now definitely. Obviously, you got your all this credit back. You can carry on playing the midweek and the other one, so it will help you a lot on that one. So that's amazing.
It motivates you. Getting your credit back, it motivates you to play more.
Hi AK, hope you're good. Okay, right. So I think I've went through pretty much all the comments. Mr. Finch saying, "Evening, gents. First time here. Amazing. Welcome in, bro." Saying,
Welcome.
"Finger crossed on one of us win next week." Definitely, man. Definitely. Hope that's you. Hope that's one of us. So that would be great. So I just say I need to start my own business with this van. Okay, so he's playing for the van as well, like Paul. Amazing. Hope you in. Good luck for that, brother. I2G saying so close but not together. Yes, I2G, definitely one day, bro. One day, not too bad. Melvin saying there is no such thing as good luck, only good judgment. Well, yeah, it is in a way, but obviously you need some luck as well at the same time. So, Lewis saying, "Where's the old man Steve?" Steve is at work today. He's gonna join tomorrow. Hopefully, he's busy with his dinosaur pet. So. They saying so close. Amazing. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the picture on the screen first, and then we can talk about it.
Yeah.
So have you guys do you guys manage to have a look at it at all?
Yeah, I've had a quick look at it.
Okay, brilliant. Okay, guys, please start submitting your coordinates now. So from now on, all the coordinates will be taken. Please start submitting your coordinate now. So obviously I got Ronaldo, my man, who's been taking it on the on his Excel thing, and obviously I got my assistant will be putting those coordinates here. So because I have a feeling we're gonna have so many coordinates, so we got 2 assistants today, so we'll be doing the coordinates and the spreadsheet and everything. I think Ronaldo's sleeping.
No, he's quite focused there. He won't miss a trick on these coordinates.
Amazing. Okay, so guys, start submitting it now. Let's get this out first. The page out first, and then we'll go from there. Okay, proceed to play. Share the screen. All right, so I think coordinates. Oh my god, look at it. So those are the coordinates we're taking already. Okay, right. So is it actually a coordinate, that one? Let me see. Oh, it's a mistake. 495. Is there any coordinates 498?
Is that a vehicle there? Do you reckon he is kind of a?
Yeah, it's an ambulance.
Ambulance.
Yeah.
1470. Is that from last?
It's got the red. It's got the red cross as well. Yeah.
I think that is from last week. If my assistant could hear it, let me just go through the comments very quickly. Start taking coordinates from Gabriel's comment. Because obviously people will submit their winning, runner-up or closest coordinate sometimes. So just to let you know, I'm taking that one off, the 49. I'm sure it's the midweek coordinate.
20 something.
Okay, right. So guys, you can start submitting a coordinate right now. So and we can just focus on this then. So what do you think? Starting with Paul. So did you manage to have a look at it? What do you think about this?
Yeah, I like the picture, Cam. I'm going to play like I normally do, a cluster, and then just a couple of little insurance spots. But my coordinate on this one, I'm ignoring the guy in the middle, by the way, because that could throw you off if you try and include him. So I'm looking at 1350, 950 area.
Okay. So let's put yours on 1350, 950. Okay, so who do you think gonna win the ball, and what's happening in this picture?
I think the ball is coming over in front of the player on the left as we look at the picture. He seems to be in control of the situation.
Yeah.
I can't make my mind up whether he's going to head it or not. I think the ball's going to drop down in front of him. That's why he seems to be holding off the other players for that to happen. So the ball literally comes down and lands in front of him, and then it looks like he'll then control it and run with it.
Okay.
It doesn't look in a position to me where he's going to jump or anything like that. Like I say, he's holding back the guy in blue. He's holding him back for the ball to come over and in front of him. And I think he's actually looking slightly towards the back of the ball. I think the ball's slightly nearer to the camera.
Okay. Brilliant. So obviously we got your coordinate here, 1350, 950. You got that, Romaldo?
What is it?
Paul's coordinate, 1350, 950. Let me just put my coordinate as well. I've got a coordinate here. Obviously, I've only had a look at it. Only played about 3 tickets. So let's see where it is. Okay, so the coordinates that I have on this, ignore that 49 because that's for the midweek. It's only 3. So that's 1483, 1119. That's my coordinate. So 1483.
So you've gone quite a bit lower.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be.
Do you reckon it's going to be high? Like there's a 900, 950 range.
Well, yeah, I do. I think it's going to be higher.
That's what I think. The main concern is going to be
There is 2 more people, as you can see, when that area. So guys, I'm not highlighting the coordinates today. I'm just going to refresh it, and then I got someone who's putting this coordinate for me. So these are the coordinates we got so far. So it's going to be on the screen in a second. So that's where I went. So 1483, 1119, and I think the ball is there. I went based on the eye line and everything, and it made perfect sense to me. I don't know about others, but that's where I went. Okay, so Romaldo, did you manage to have a look at it? Have you got a coordinate, or what do you think is happening in this picture?
Taking these coordinates from the thing.
So that again?
Just come back to me. I'm just taking the coordinates from the chat.
Okay, not a problem. So, Dean, what do you think?
Yeah, I think the same as Paul. Obviously, it's obviously the coming over his shoulder, so you probably won't header it. He'll probably like take it down with a touch with his foot. Like he's in control because obviously he's holding off the guy in blue. My coordinate is 1372.
Yeah.
1004. Like Paul said, ignore the guy in the middle with the other green player because he just seems to me he's just like looking at the camera or just looking at the guy's arm holding off the blue player.
Yeah. So 1372, 1004. So around this area you went. Brilliant. What about you, Sean?
I did a quick coordinate, but it's a first stream, so I'll just give it to you. I've gone slightly higher. 1438, 1046 I picked as a coordinate.
1438, 1056, did you say?
1046. And like Paul and Dean mentioned, the ball is coming either from a goal kick or somewhere. They're all running in the same direction. You could tell they're all running towards the same direction. And the green player's in front. So he's closest to get the ball probably. And he's holding, like Dean and Paul mentioned, he's holding the blue player. Either he's going to control the ball. I can't see him chesting or heading. There's no way he's going to be chesting from that position or even heading the ball. So he's probably trying to either get hold of the ball and control the ball. So that's what's happening in this picture. And the green player in the middle, he seems a bit sleepy at the moment. So
Sean, what was your coordinate again?
14:38, 10:46.
You've got the exact same coordinate as someone else in the chat. Exactly the same. As
No
Felix.
way.
As Felix, yeah.
Oh, playoff.
Playoff
That
with Felix.
That was just a guess. I just did it one, and I just kept it there, because I had a quick look earlier. I didn't see that. I didn't see Felix. If you're watching, I didn't see your coordinate, mate.
Yeah.
That's a coincidence. Has that ever happened
maybe
before?
that's a sign.
Yeah, I was going to say double up or triple up on that, Sean.
Yeah, probably do that.
Yeah, get your Audi RS3 app. Do you never know?
Yeah, I know. It's just I've been so close. Zone 1 8 weeks in a row, man. That's just 2 months on it.
Because it was
we know
funny.
what we're doing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Obviously,
I
was looking at the timeline on my Facebook, and 5 years ago, I got to my closest that I've ever been, and it was for Porsche Macan. And this week, obviously, I didn't win, unfortunately, and it was for the same car that my closest ticket was.
I think you should play for the Macan then.
Yeah, it's not a bad family car. So,
I mean, this time I've got the highest ever game credit back. So that means that I did play quite a few extra tickets, but they're all in zone 1. And I think that's the reason I got a lot of credit back.
Yeah.
I mean, like we're saying on the live streams, we mentioned it quite a few times. The audience watching us, we're not telling you what coordinates to play, but we are guiding you which area we're going to be playing and which area we suggest. And the coordinates are all entirely up to you, what coordinates you pick. High or low, left or right. That's all down to you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
See, I've slightly changed my tactic, because what I do now with every picture, I spend a bit of time and I put my coordinates where I think the ball is, right? But I only do a few. And then I look at it and I think to myself, how many judges from where I've put my ticket, my coordinate, and I think how many of the judges are either going to go bang on there, or up a bit, down a bit, left or right a bit. And that's how I've been doing. And it's been working for me, because for the last 5 weeks, I've been in zone 1.
Yeah.
And that's how I base the game, because we're all thinking here where we think the ball is. And it's difficult because you've got 10 judges who've all got different opinions. And then it's the average of those 10 opinions. That's what we're looking for all the time. So where my opinion is, which is different to Cam's and the rest of the guys, this is why we come up with an average. And that's an opinion of all of us and all you guys watching of where we think the ball is. So the average is a good indicator. And then use that and think to yourself, are the judges likely to go slightly high on this or low? And like I say, it's working for me. It's definitely working for me.
I mean, our average from last week's dream car was only a few pixels away from the winning coordinate.
Yeah.
Obviously, you need the judges. Like, obviously, the judges are getting better, but obviously, you need consistency as well. Because obviously, when you watch the judging video, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but literally for me, the 2 last judges that put their coordinates were bang on with us near the shin on the sock.
Yeah.
And the lowest one was where the green player was going to header it, not the blue. So that just makes you think. Yeah, it's just a bit weird how they go up here and then really low. So, but it was definitely the blue guy that was going to be winning in it, or did header it. So,
yeah,
that is the annoying part with the judging, is they should not be far away from each other. They should really, considering they're all professionals,
all be in zone 2.
Exactly. When they put that magnifier up, like we get when we look at the picture, all of them should be inside that magnifier or very on the edge of it. They shouldn't be that far away from each other. And if 1 or 2 are consistently doing that, then BOTBs ask the question, are they any good at this? Because they're not getting close to the average at all.
Yeah.
And then it's annoying for everyone else when they start removing judges.
What's the point of getting the professionals then?
Yeah.
Exactly. They don't seem any better than us guys, and all the guys who are watching this. They don't seem any better.
100 times worse than us, man.
What they should do, Paul, is I'm sure Roger Wheeler watches our live streams. They could watch our live streams, see how we playing. We're all near the same area. We're not scattered like they do it. So maybe they can learn a trick from us what we do when we play in this game.
All right, just a quick one, guys. We have got a super sticker from Gabriel. Thank you so much, brother, for the super sticker. Really appreciate it. And thank you so much for being in the live stream as well at the same time. All right, so Tommy saying judging bad this week. Come on, so I haven't read back. How's it going, Tommy? Hope you're good. Thanks for being the Patreon, by the way, and the channel member. So I've sent you a link on Patreon messages to join the VIP groups. So you can join the VIP WhatsApp group and also the VIP Facebook group. So just search for Kamasan VIP and you can get access to it. So okay, right. So thank you so much once again to Gabriel for the super sticker. Washi, I don't even know how to say that. Is it Washi Boni? Is it Washi Boni?
Wachi.
Wachi?
Washi. C. Oh, was C. It can't be C.
Wachi Boni. All right. All right.
Wachi
So basically saying what did everyone think of Nigel's coordinate today in the judging video? We haven't actually, I personally didn't watch it. And I saw your coordinate, you were very close to mine as well. So
you'll be shocked, Cam.
It'd be shocking that.
Yeah, definitely. Like I say, literally the last two judges were spot on with our coordinate. The others were just like all over the place.
Okay, if we get time, we'll do a bit of a reaction maybe at the end, but it depends how quick we can finish it, because obviously there's 103 people watching so far, and there's going to be more people going to join in a bit. So obviously, let's see how we get on with this. So let's just concentrate on this first. So obviously, my assistant been putting all these coordinates there. We can see there's two clusters there. So one bit like the top side, which is Paul, Dean, Sean, and everyone went, and one the bottom ones where I went. So basically, a lot of people, there seems like two groups of people, one or the other. I find the bottom ones quite perfect, accurate with the eyelining, but the problem is, as Paul just said, that all the judges, obviously it depends on the judges, how many judges will actually go low. Maybe half of them will go, but a few of them will go crazy high. The thing is, that guy in blue, even though his head tilted, but he's not actually looking that high, as you can see. If you draw a line from him, I don't know how you do that, but it's not actually looking that there. He's not looking here. He's not looking here. He's looking there to this angle. So that's where he's actually looking. So obviously, it's gonna depend on the judging. Yes, go ahead, Romaldo.
1577, so it's a bit more right.
1577.
No, yeah, 1067.
Cam, if you look at the guy in blue, though, look at there is some white under the bottom of his eye, which would tend it tends to make me think he is looking up. And I did a line sort of 90 degrees off his face, and that was a sort of line that I took off of it, because he has got white under his eye there.
Yeah, I mean, this is the angle, isn't it? He's looking. 1 second.
It was like you were saying yesterday, Paul, with the dream car competition just gone. And like most judges don't always go with the eye level. That, like, obviously, if you're going to header it, you're going to be using your forehead. So sometimes it's good to use a line from the forehead.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I kept saying with that, I felt a line straight across from the forehead on that last picture was literally would be the underside of the ball. I couldn't see how it would be the center of the ball, because the ball would have to have dropped quite a bit in that short space of time.
Yeah. One more thing, I've actually sent a voice message to the group, to the WhatsApp group. Is the only way to make BOTB a skill-based game is, instead of getting 10 people to pick their own coordinate and do an average, making it like going for an average. That's what makes it 100% luck, almost 99% luck, because you don't know where they're gonna go and we don't know where the average is gonna land. So how is it a skill-based game? I think it's better that way. Instead of getting 10 judges, 6 judges, get probably 3, 4 judges and tell them to sit in front of a big screen. And then without picking a coordinate individually, they all pick one coordinate. Just take your time, debate about it, talk about it. Doesn't matter how long it takes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, half an hour. When they all agree to a spot, that's where put just one coordinate and make that a final coordinate. That's when it's gonna be 100% skill based game, not just the luck. Yes, there is luck involved, but if you're really skilled and you're good at drawing lines and all that, then you can come up with the perfect coordinate. You can win, because that's the best option, I would say, rather than telling those people like, oh, you to pick your coordinates, other people pick their coordinate, and then do an average. And that average could land anyway, and it's literally in the middle, obviously, but that didn't make sense because all the other judges went all over the place, and it's just because it's in the middle, it not necessarily means that's a good sport or a right sport. But they intend to go there. They never really adjust the average. They just take 1 or 2 people off and then just say, okay, let's do it. Because wherever you put a cross in the screen, somehow it's going to make sense if you draw lines from each place. So how is it? Because that's what manipulates people's thinking and brain. Do you know what I mean? That's what happened to us. Like me, before joining the coordinate, okay, I was 100% sure that is the most perfect area to play for. Now, because I saw Paul's coordinate, I saw Dean's coordinate, I saw Romaldo's coordinate, or Sean's coordinate, all the other coordinates, that's what made me think, okay, it might just be somewhere else. So that's what happened to judges as well, because they one go there, one go there, one go over here, one go over there, one go there, and then it ends in the middle. And then they so easily they just agree to that. Oh, okay, that's a good spot. So what the hell? You put your cross there. How come that suddenly all of a sudden becomes a good spot? And how did you agree to that?
The only problem with one coordinate, instead of having them all individually. I'm not saying the judges would do this, but they could. Someone could have, let's say, a friend Dave that had gone in one place, and the guy on the street, because they've only got one coordinate, they could try and influence all the other judges to go in that one spot. I'm not saying they would do that, but
no. But what I'm trying to say is, because obviously now they can't see the coordinates, yes. So obviously it's hard. If you just tell me, Romaldo, like, oh, okay, Cam, you're the judge. I went there. And then I'll be like, okay, let's just go ahead and put a coordinate where my friend went. Okay, try to put the exact coordinate without seeing the coordinates. It's never going to be possible.
Oh, you mean like not showing the numbers?
Yeah, not showing the numbers. Yeah, so don't show the numbers. Just adjust this.
When you think about it, they could do exactly what we're doing here. Cam, you with us as like your panel. Yeah. Okay, you could spend however long it takes for all of us here to agree on a spot on that, where we all agree, all think it's fair. Like you say, you went slightly low at first, I went slightly high, and then you talk about it, you discuss the picture, you move it around, and then you think somewhere where we can all agree, yeah, that's a really good coordinate. Because when you think about it, the average coordinate, the winning coordinate every week, is actually a coordinate that nobody's picked on that judging panel.
That's it.
Not one of those judges has picked that winning coordinate. It's an average.
Average,
And that's where it's luck. That's where the luck comes in for the winner. That winner did not pick that coordinate thinking that's where the ball's going to be. He was there and he was thinking, I wonder if that's going to be where the average is going to be from the judges. Either that or it's just a lucky punt.
To be honest, if you watch a really old judging video, they used to do it like that with the only one thing. If you watch the really old one, they used to just have a square box.
Yeah.
I didn't play at the time, but I watched some of the old videos. They just used to all sit in front of one machine.
Yeah.
A square box, and they would discuss where to sort of put it.
Yeah.
And it would just take the center of that. So it wouldn't give the exact location because it would just be the center of the box, but there's nothing to indicate what the center of the box was. And they just put it in a position what looked good. If you watch like a really old one.
I might just say, okay, how come 4 people can agree to on one spot where all 4 of them will think? But the thing is, they have to convince each other. You need to have a logical explanation to get someone agree to your place. Do you know what I mean? So You basically all they need to do, take the cursor, draw some lines, and put it across there. Now someone might say, okay, go a bit lower. Someone will say, okay, go a bit more right, go a bit more left, or this, that. So why right? Okay, because I got explanation. That's where it's gonna be more right. Other one says, yes, that makes sense. There you go. I'm actually agree with the other one's gonna say, oh, it doesn't make sense because this, that. And then everyone else says, yes, that makes sense. Do you understand? So that's how, if you can come up with the coordinate, that's what you call it a proper judging, and that's the fairer way and the best way to do it.
Yeah, because otherwise, I mean, you've got two guys in complete control there with Matt and Alan, right? Now, they make the calls on who to remove and who to keep in, but that's their opinion. It's their opinion on how they judge that particular picture and where they think the ball should be. But the other judges are obviously have got a different opinion. And the bit I don't like about it is that they've got the authority to remove those judges, and then they go around and they discuss it. But basically, the guys that have been removed are more or less talked into it.
Yeah.
Because if you've noticed, are you happy with the average with you removed? They're not going to sit there and argue the toss for 20 minutes. But that's what should happen.
Yeah,
they should debate it and say, well, the reason I went there was because I think this is happening, and then all agree, really. But I've said from day one, I don't like judges being removed on any of it. Even though some of the judging's poor, I don't like, because that alters the result. Every week.
It makes a difference. I saw on WhatsApp somebody was saying, because obviously one judge was removed today. I think it was Hugh. And one of the guys on WhatsApp said if if Hugh wasn't removed, it would have been, well, it might have been, or it might have been him winning. So it's like 50-50 chance. So,
and if it was a midweek video, you'd save about 20 minutes.
Yeah. Do you reckon they need longer? I know obviously it's speeded up when you see all of them putting their coordinates where they think
Dean, I think they need to go back into the studios.
Yeah.
And do it there, because they have given more time to look at the picture, do their lining, and etc. They need to go back. I'm sure they can go back and work in the studio with social distancing.
2 meters apart, but like obviously when they're at the offices as well, because when you see the video on there, obviously they can see where they're putting it, but when they're in the office, obviously they're all sitting next to each other, but they can't see where they're putting it, so it doesn't influence each other.
Yeah,
got you.
But yeah, hopefully we get some normality back again next year, or it's getting a bit becoming the norm, really, isn't it?
It is. It's been strange, like you're saying. Is probably you as a bus driver. I don't know how you're finding it. Totally different to where you've done your driving or your duties normally.
Yeah. Well, obviously the first lockdown, it was like it was more quieter. There was less people on the streets. No kids were going to school. Then after that, then it started to fizzle out a bit. Then obviously the second lockdown, you're getting more people on the road, and obviously kids are back at school and stuff. But then it's like the government are like kind of contradicting themselves. They're saying that the younger generation, are like obviously kids wise, are like the carriers of like the COVID and stuff like that. So it's kind of Russian roulette, really. Like you don't know getting on the bus, and obviously we're safe because bus drivers are safe because they've all sealed the buses off now. But it's still a bit of Russian roulette for other passengers, especially when you get people that just get on without a mask, which is annoying. Obviously, we have a button where it says, TfL have advised to wear a mask if need be, and if you're exempt, then you're supposed to have a card to say, all right, I've got asthma or I've got medical conditions. But some of them, like you have like the teenagers that just don't give a crap.
Yeah,
this is what I mean. How would we get rid of this if people don't do what they need to do?
You might not care. They might not care about themselves, but obviously they need to care about other people, because obviously you do get the OAPs on the buses as well, and you can feel sorry for them, because what would you rather do? Have a mask that's going to save your life, or be on the bed on a ventilator like fighting for your life. So
yeah,
exactly. You know what you would pick on that? Definitely, 99.9% of people will do that. It's just the 1%.
Yeah, it's a shame, really. So,
Yeah.
we've got one of our mechanics. He's just a mechanic, so he obviously works in the depot, and he's caught it. He caught it last week, and he's about 65 years old. And I only found out 2 days ago that he's being put in a coma because it's that bad. So
No, it's really people not taking it seriously. This is a very deadly virus.
yeah, definitely. Just got to be careful, guys.
Yeah, we just got to keep going on until we see some sort of normality back and seeing things it's clearing away, and then you'll start to see the light at the end of the tunnel with this.
Well, hopefully this vaccine starts to work and stuff like that. So
it is kicking in because I think down our area they started quite a few big surgeries have started vaccinating people, especially the over 80s and the healthcare workers, the NHS workers. They're the first one, and then it's going to take a couple of weeks to get back down to the next stage of people and so on.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Hopefully all in good time, we'll be back to normal, and then we can get that Christian hug that we've all been dreaming of.
I know. I was watching an old video before about the Christian hug. I mean, you can see in the past few videos, he's eager to get a hug. He's really there. I want to really hug you, but
yeah, especially the guy that won the Audi RS6 and the 100 grand, where he was like, I think I would be the same. I would like break that, especially if I won next week.
That Tony guy, he still sticks into my mind. He's called Tony, I think it was. I don't know where he's from. I don't know where he's from. I think down south, your ways. I think he was from, but he still reminds. I still keep watching his video. How emotional he was.
Yeah, I think anybody would be like you'd get like the quiet type or the cool and relaxed type, and then obviously you get a guy like that that's like really emotional and stuff. Like it happens to good people, so and that's what it cheers me up that they're happy, and like you can see his wife and his daughter like was like all shocked and it was all good. So, but yeah, I enjoyed that win. That's what you want to see. You don't want to see somebody that's like got a face like a smacked bum.
Yeah, so, and he's not bothered about the money, or he's not bothered about taking the 20K because he doesn't need it. You want genuine people. I mean, no disrespect to big people, but the thing is with this, you want to see genuine people really need that money.
Sean, people are leaving. Let's talk about BOTB. Okay, right. Let's check that. Ronaldo, have you got the average?
One sec, I'll do it now.
Okay, guys, please start submitting your coordinates. Whoever haven't already.
$14.33.
Yep.
10.51.
14.33. 10.51. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not far from my coordinate.
What was your coordinate?
Mine was 14.38, 10.46.
Do you not think it could be higher because of the way the head's tilted? I know their eyes looking a bit right. Not much higher, just like a few pixels.
Yeah,
or so.
That's why I went slightly higher, because I felt that because his head was slightly tilted back.
Yeah. I mean, I still think it's me anyway. I still think that blue guy cannot look that high. I think that's where he's looking.
Yeah, that's what's throwing me off about the green player on the left, because obviously his head's looking up, but his eyes are a bit like down. a bit.
Yeah, but you know the judges don't seem to have the best eyesight, and they just go on like the head because it's bigger rather than the eyes. If you look at most of the past judges, they like don't seem to pay that much attention to the eyes most of the time.
Yeah.
And it's more positioning.
And obviously, when they do the line, they don't actually put the cross on the line. They put it left or right of it. If you're going to use the line, you can put it actually on the line.
Or the height. You got to back a horse with it, haven't you? It's like with the last picture. You know, I mean, we all had our opinions where we thought, and then you got to decide whether you think that the average might be slightly higher or slightly lower to left. I think on this one it's going to be slightly higher, and I think it will be somewhere in between those two posts at the background.
Yeah.
Which two posts?
In the back. You know the faded one in the background. And the one on the slant to the right, in between there.
All right, okay.
I think that sort of area and sort of 950 height.
So is that the height we're going for, 950? That region?
I don't know. What's the average? Well, the average is slightly lower, isn't it?
1050.
It's 50 pixels lower, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I think the average will be anywhere between that. I don't think there'll be any. Certainly won't be any lower than that. I wouldn't have thought.
What about around sort of 30s, 1030s?
1030s to like 9, something like that.
I don't know.
What was the average again, Romaldo?
1433, 1051.
See the green player on the left. If you look at his eyes, though, I mean, to me, even though if we all agree that the ball's in front of him here, like closest to the camera, is he looking at the back of the ball or the centre of the ball? Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to come up with. And that's why I think it's slightly higher.
Yeah,
because he's watching the ball coming over.
Yeah, so he could be literally looking at the bottom of it. Yeah, I see what you mean. Well, yeah, because if it's coming over his head, he's going to be looking at like the bottom, not like the
underside of it.
Yeah. I didn't mean any offence to Darren Dodson because he said that some people got, like I said, some people's reactions got like a face like a smack bum. I didn't mean any offence if he took it to heart. But you do get people that are just like, they're like poker face. They're just like, they don't want to give it away. But then once they're off the camera, they're all happy and stuff. So, no offense, Darren.
Yeah, a bit like the guy who won the GTR. Do you remember the old guy who won the GTR? Well, not the old guy. He's probably the same age as me. But he won the GTR. And his reaction was like, oh, I'm just going to add it to the rest of my cars. That was the impression I had. The guy, he looked like he either owned the business or he was very high up in the business. And Christian surprised him in an office. They went in a boardroom and said, oh, come out with me. And he looked at it and said to say, yeah, I should have room in the garage. I don't know. I might have to move the rolls out of the way and shift the Range Rover Vogue over a bit, but I expect I'll get it in. And I thought I'm grateful.
Which week was it?
It was in this end. Was it the one he had a blue puffer jacket? It was a black one. I remember that one. Yeah, I thought
GTR. Is it recently or?
No, it's 6 months. No, it was when they could still hug. So, because he looked awkward about the hug as well. Like the bloke looked at Christian as if he thought he was like men, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah. But he didn't seem
saying to Dean, no offense taken, Dean. I always said I would be jumping around, and then the day off hits you. Yeah, true.
It's just banter.
No worries. I thought I offended you. I didn't mean to. If I did,
it's just banter. It's just a little banter about winners, really, Dean, innit?
Yeah. No worries, buddy. No worries. God bless.
Okay, so let's just officially stop the stream and then we can carry on. No problem. We will still be live as usual. We do as long as we can stay. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. You got the average coordinates there. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, make sure subscribe and make sure like this video. Give us a thumbs up if you like this video. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys win. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 9 p.m.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck. All right, so what do you think? I still thinking it's a bit lower, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you're too low, Cam, mate. Honestly.
How low do you reckon?
Like I can't see it
if
being
you look at
lower
the guy
than 1000.
because I've gone a bit higher now. If you look at the
1,000.
guy on the left, I don't think you can go low based on how his head is tilted.
No, he's tilted back. And I think he's looking at the bottom of the ball as it's coming over.
Yeah. Yeah.
But what we're doing here now is exactly what the judges.
You guys carry on. I'll be back in 2 seconds, guys. Yeah.
What do you think about taking? I know the judges won't, but what about taking into account the right guy, the blue guy in the background? You can't see his eyes, but you can see how his head's tilted as well.
Yeah, well, he's clearly looking at the ball, isn't he? He would be looking at the ball.
I'm on about taking into account sort of the position where it would be if you drew lines where you think his eyes would be up there, because you can see how his head's tilted.
It's purely guesswork, though, isn't it? I know what you're saying. I mean, any extra help's better than no help, but see, if you look at the guy on the right in blue, there is definitely white under his eye. Like Cam, when I said to Cam earlier on when he was drawing the line off of it, I went 90 degrees off that. But
his chin's also pointed out as well, like pointed out.
And that straight away that throws that higher. And then the guy on the left there looking up, and I've drawn it probably a dozen times now on that basis, and I've ended up between that faded bar in the background and the diagonal one on the right, somewhere in the middle there.
What about on the bar? Do you think that's just too far to the right?
I think it is. But I mean, when I first looked at this, my first guess was actually on that faded bar. So I've actually creeped over
the left one,
the faded one, on the left. And I've creeped up. I mean, my first guess was around 1272, 931. So I've sort of remained the same height, but I've drifted over more to the right now. And I've probably gone about 200 pixels to the right after spending more time on the picture. But I think the height, I'm not far out with the height. Well, I'm definitely going to stick to that height, 950s. Because like with the judges, I mean, no one can say he's going to head the ball. He's definitely that ball's coming over the top of it, over his shoulder, and he's going to land in front of him, and he's going to run with it. So the ball can't. I don't think the ball can be that low, because if it was that low, surely the guy in the blue would be making more of a challenge for it.
Yeah.
But, as we all know, at the end of the day, we're relying on how the judges interpret it, what they say. I mean, I haven't watched the video. Did they all agree that the guy on that last video, it just flicked the ball on, Dean?
Yeah, some of them was, I can't remember who it was. It was literally, I was at work, so I was like speed through it, like fast forwarding it and stuff. But they were saying, it looks like he's obviously jumping up to header it or flicking it on. But if Cam does play it for all of us, literally, as you look at the picture, obviously you look at it and say, right, the blue guy's winning the header or won the header. But obviously, where he is, his head's here. And obviously, you've got the guy in green is looking up, so they've put the ball literally nearer him, and where the F was on the just probably a bit lower than that, nearer to the green player. And I just thought, well, where's the logic in that? But
But that's the ones that got removed, was it?
The one that got removed was Hugh. But I can't remember where he went. As I said, I was just speed watching it, because obviously I was
He must have been way out.
He was definitely way out. Obviously, where we put our average, where the guy's shin was on his sock, there was only the last two judges put their two guesses there. But I can't remember who the lowest one was that put it near the green player.
But when Cam does the VIP streams and he gets 10 coordinates off the guy's viewing, right?
Yeah.
They're always in and around like the magnifier, right?
Yeah.
And they're just 10 random people watching the stream, right? Now the 10 judges who are looking at exactly the same picture can't get nowhere near each other half the time, and that's the bit I struggle with. And then the worst bit I struggle with is when they remove them. I don't think they should do that.
Yeah, I don't think they should, unless it's really. I mean, like as you're looking at this picture, and I'll just say one of they put it literally, you know where the back fence is, and there's like you've got the fence, and then you've got a post. If they like, if one of the judges said, "Oh, right, it's like left of there, or just on the top of the goal, one of the goal posts, well, not post, the bar." If they put it up there, then you think, right, yeah, that's not logical thinking of there. I don't think it's any higher than that. So that's when you would think, right, I probably would remove that one. And if obviously where the cluster is here, where we've got it, then it would be more acceptable. But yeah, like you say, I reckon obviously where the cluster is, I wouldn't think so much the ones on the top left as you look at the picture, but in line with the player in the middle, straight up, but just a tad higher. Obviously, you've got a cluster there where it's literally quite bold white, but I'll go just a tad up, like you say. I reckon he's looking at the top of the ball, and it's not literally going straight. It's over, up and over. But yeah, I'm just having a look on my phone to try to get the height right.
See, is this one of these pictures where the more you look at it, the more times you change your mind?
Yeah, it's like you say.
We're all guilty of it. You overthink it, yeah, and you come up. And like I say, sometimes it's best to go with your first instincts, isn't it? And maybe just tweak it a little bit. Like I say, I've moved slightly more to the right, but my initial guess on the height, I'm quite happy with.
What sort of height have you got? 930s?
950. My first guess, actually, Romaldo, was 927, and I've tweaked it up to 950, and I've also pushed it over, but on that same height. So I'm to the right of that faded bar.
So you're more to the right, Paul, you're saying?
That, you know, the faded bar at the back?
Yeah.
In the middle. I'm just slightly right of that.
Right.
But 950 height. Yeah.
So obviously, the ball is definitely, I mean, most of the green is closest to the green player. So that's what we're looking at. It's like right above the player in the middle. The green player in the middle is right above him.
Yeah. I think it's more or less in between those two green players. That's what I'm thinking of. Positional wise.
Well, obviously, where the green player on the left, if you use, he's like, because obviously he's putting his arm out, pushing back the blue player. If you like done a line from his elbow and then go straight up, that's kind of a
that's all area. Yeah.
So I'm just doing another coordinate. So I'm just doing another coordinate, and I'm going to go for the Audi RS6 again. I'm going to go 1488 973. That looks like a right good height.
That's the same height. That's the same height as mine.
Oh, is it?
Oh, I'd say 950-ish, but
yeah,
it would be within my cluster because I won't go any lower. In my cluster, I shall move it up, stack them up from 950. I shall stack.
What do you think about 1443, 956?
Well, 1443 is only 10 pixels off today's average, wasn't it? And then you've gone slightly higher.
956, yeah, 956. Yeah. So it's literally
you've gone 100 pixels higher than the average, basically.
You know where the wall is? The wall meets the fence.
Yeah.
Sort of that height. Just
Yeah,
about a few pixels
it's
above
about
there.
Yeah, 100 pixels above today's average. That is. But I'm like I say, that sort of height. I'm more comfortable with the 950 area. I've just slightly altered my position from left to right after spending a bit more time on it. But definitely the height I'm going to stick with the 950 area. And I won't go any lower on this either. I shall stack them up and go up.
Yeah, that looks a good height actually. I'm just zooming in with that. Yeah, I'll go with my gut on that. I'll do that.
See, my battle this week. Once I get confident with either X or Y, I then my only battle then is either the height or obviously left or right. Now on the last picture, my only battle on that was, do I go left of the shin towards the middle of the legs or to the right slightly? And so I try to eliminate. I try and work out either the height, right, or the width, either way, left or right. And once I get really confident on one of the two, then I've only got a 2-horse race, am I? I've either got to back the left side or the right side. And on this one here, I've either got to go up or slightly down off the 950 sort of height. I should probably do a few 10, 15 pixels below. I shall stack them down. So go not up down to 965, and then I shall go up from 950. That way.
Anyone know the lifestyle answer, guys?
I don't even know what the lifestyle
Rooney.
Wayne
Rooney, most capped English player. Well, apart from Peter Shilton.
There we have it.
Wayne Rooney. Yeah, because obviously this dream car, well, the winner from today, like I was saying, I've done a cluster, and obviously they put their average just where I've done a couple, but I literally did have one that was right on the cross, but it was left of it. Where is it? So I did have one. Yeah,
I agree with you, Washiboni.
I had one level, but it was literally to the left of it. So it was the right eye level, but it was kind of in between the red and the blue. But the cluster where I had was half red and half blue, so that's where I kind of got a bit more credit back. But probably what I'll do now is I'll wait till my midweek credit, unless I win it. You never know. But then I'll go all hell for leather on the supercar.
Yeah, well, I'm with Cam on this one. I'm going to go flat out on midweek. Obviously, it's half price tickets, and I got quite a bit of credit back anyway.
Yeah.
And for this, I've only played two tickets on this so far. And now, like I say, I'll wait. I'll do midweek now, like tonight and tomorrow night after the stream, and just go for it big time. Go for the credit runner up or win it or whatever. And that sets you up nicely then for going all out on Dream Car. Well, depending on what credit I get back.
So if you obviously with the supercar, do you still going to go for the McLaren?
Not all the tickets because it's too expensive. I couldn't afford to do 100 tickets at that price. I should do probably 10 for the McLaren, and then a few on it. Most of mine are going to be for the GTR plus the 100k. Most of them, they're cheaper for a start.
Yeah. So if you did win, just say, well, fingers crossed for you. Hope we all win on here. If you do win the McLaren, would you take the cash alternative, or would you have?
I'd have to. I'd have to, even though it'd break my heart. I'd have to.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah.
But if I won the GTR and the 100, I'd keep the GTR definitely, 100%.
Yeah. Do you think you could use some of the money, and then ask them to order you the Litchfield one instead? Do you think they would do
that? You could. Yeah. I don't see why they wouldn't.
How much is the Litchfield? Let me just go on the Litchfield. What's the retail value of the GTR according to the BOTB website?
Well, the Litchfield was 80.
Yeah, the
80,
Recaro one.
Oh, what the orange one? I think it was like £4.5 a ticket, wasn't it?
No, the actual cash value of the car, not the cash alternative.
Oh, I think retail price is about 87.
80 grand, isn't it? Yeah, something around the 80 grand mark. I
And
think the Litchfield was 107.
Yeah,
I think it's about 107 for the Litchfield.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the Litchfield website. It's 104,995. So basically 105,000. So do you think you could just use the money and then they just order you the Litchfield instead?
I don't see why they wouldn't. Because it's still good business for them because they'd be able to do the promotional video of you picking up the car. Yeah,
because they would just say like sometimes they've done it, haven't they, where they've gone for like an upgrade on the car. So I was wondering if they've got because that's basically the 20k box that you tick in it for the Litchfield.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
and then you still got the 100 odd K, aren't you, roughly?
I mean, if at last minute you decided that, just say something came up and you needed a bit more money, but you wanted the car, you could say, "Could I have a cheaper car?" and then keep the change.
Hi, Mike. Is the Litchfield in with 100k?
No, it's not there.
No, but the GTR is with 100k. But what Romaldo was saying is, if you win that, you'd have 100k to upgrade to a Litchfield, which is only an extra 20 grand.
Which is just basically the tick box, isn't it? So do you think they would order you the Litchfield?
What's the difference actually?
It's a lot more brake horsepower, suspension. They do all the suspension.
But it's not roadworthy, is it?
Yeah, it's road legal.
It's a track edition GTR, so it's more like stiffer on the road thing.
Yeah, it's an animal.
Depends on your roads. Depends on your roads. If it's
what car are you
going down the street?
What car are we guys playing for this week? I forgot to ask that.
Well, I've just said I'm going to do probably maybe 10 tickets on the McLaren. I'm going to have just 2 or 3 on the Maserati because I still get turned on by that car, and the rest on the GTR.
Yeah. What about you, Sean?
I'm playing the RS3 and the RS6 Avant.
Okay.
I mean, because I think last week they didn't have a RS3 on offer. I don't know, but it was the RS6 what was on, the flash sale. So I played quite a few tickets on that. So it's more me, more likely I always play the Audis.
Yeah.
But the free ticket, G-Wagon.
Yeah, that's why I played free ticket.
That's good to have. I think that is, that is one of the expensive free ticket you'll get.
Mm. Yeah, I've gone for the Nissan GTR, the Audi RS6 as well. I'll probably do a couple for the Lambo Urus as well. Push the boat out.
Okay, we have got a super chat, guys, from Steph. Thank you so much, brother. Saying thanks for being awesome, guys. Not a problem, brother. Thank you so much. Thanks to you for joining our stream.
Thank you for being awesome.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, there's no point in us doing this without you guys.
Definitely wouldn't be possible.
Definitely.
Am I the only one then that get turned on by that Maserati? Is no one else up for that?
I like to see it on the BOTB page, but not on my driveway.
Paul, I suggest
it wouldn't be on your driveway after about 5 minutes.
Paul, obviously, there's 20 cars here. Paul, do you remember last Supercar? What you did? You played each car. Why do you not do that now?
Go for one on each car, one on every car.
I did. I got one ticket on every car, and then I did do that, and it sort of makes sense because I know a lot of the guys. One of the guys, he got closest car with about 10 of his tickets, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Got about 300-400 quid.
Yeah.
But it does make sense to do that, to be honest, and it's not a nice surprise if you don't know if you win and you don't know what you won.
Where you won, yeah.
Yeah, but the worst part is when it asks you which one. Do you know, like sometimes when you play for a couple, he asks them which car, like, would you prefer? And then, like, if you say like the wrong one, you'd be like.
It was like today's winner. He only played for that Honda. So he knew what he was winning. So.
Hi, Aaron. How's it going?
So that's why I always go for different cars, because then obviously you'll be surprised because he's knocking on your door or surprising you, and then you've got to wait for what car you've actually won. So it's a nice feeling that you've won, but then it's another surprise to see what other car you've won.
But in that a bit like you win in the lottery, right? When you win BOTB, and then like when you look at the car that you played for, it's then like being told that 100 other people won a jackpot and all, and you got to share it. You're looking at it and you're chuffed that you won, but you're disappointed with what you got.
It's like, you get like 100.
If only I'd played
that many winners.
Yeah. It's a little bit like it's like a Christmas cracker, isn't it? You win, you get the fat side of the cracker, and then when you pull the toy out, it's just shit, isn't it? Always end up with a ring, a bit of jewelry.
They should get a paper hat, as a consolation prize.
Yeah,
and a bad joke, obviously.
Yeah, the bad joke. Yeah.
Yeah, that Maserati is nice, but like you say, obviously it's a sporty car, so it's low to the ground. So there's not many places without any speed bumps around anymore, and potholes. So
no, it's not good where I live, but I just love the look of it. When you look at it, it looks like the McLaren.
I do like the yellowy color it comes in, but what other colors does it come in?
I don't know what specs is.
That's OMG that got £550 back.
That's right, yeah. It's all for closest car, wasn't it? Different cars.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good tactic to do, I must admit, but I wouldn't do it on
Darren
a normal
saying something.
week.
Darren Godson. I didn't know which one I won as my free ticket was a Merc. And then when he said there's only one car I ever play for, I knew which one it was.
You should have disappointed him by saying a car that you didn't even play for. He went, "Oh yeah, I played for the blah blah blah, the Jimny or something." You should have just said that on the screen.
I don't see that Suzuki Jimny anymore.
I don't think they make them now, do they? Or something? They
stopped doing it, yeah. Because the guy, I remember the last person to win that was that guy from Halifax who previously won a Porsche. Yeah, Dean, he won a Porsche, I think, 2 years earlier or 3 years earlier.
So you look at that picture there. I mean, that looks like a proper supercar, doesn't it? Like the McLaren does.
It's not bad either because it does 24 miles. What was it? 24.3 miles to the gallon as well. And that's
it's so lightweight. So even the chassis, carbon fiber on that.
Yeah.
I mean, I must admit, though,
the McLaren does 23.
Crumpled it.
The McLaren does 23, allegedly.
That's a 3 litre as well. That Maserati.
Yeah, it's a V6, isn't it?
It's a big.
That's the only thing. If it was a V8, then it would be a no-brainer. But it's a V6. That's the only thing. And on all the reviews, it says it looks fantastic, it drives fantastic, but it doesn't sound like the McLaren does or the Lambo.
Why do you need the sound? You just have it there for display. You never turn it on, just leave it there on display.
I do like that Aston Martin though. That Aston Martin DBS Supercargo. That's nice. I think that's the fastest car that they've got on here as well.
The Aston
211.
211 miles per hour. That's Supercargo.
That's the fastest, I think.
The Maserati.
That's only 202. The Maserati.
Oh, top speed, you mean?
Yeah, it's the fastest one that they've got on here is the Aston Martin.
The Aston Martin, yeah.
I've always wanted one of them. Obviously, like from James Bond films and stuff like that. I always like classic DB5. But all Aston Martins are lovely, really. But it's just
G-Wagon goes up to 149. Imagine going 149 miles an hour in that.
Well, it was on the news today, wasn't it? You know, Jack Grealish or whatever his name is, who plays for Aston Villa. He's got banned from driving.
Yeah, but he was pissed up in the morning.
Yeah, literally, he reversed into a transit van. Then he drove off. Yeah, he hit a van first. Then he drove off. I don't know if it was today or it was on the news. But he reversed into a van. Yeah, something like that. He reversed into a van. Then he drove off.
No, it was in lockdown because he broke lockdown rules. That's right.
Yeah,
yes, he did.
Yeah, because he was banned because it was a Range Rover and it was a white one. But then during lockdown, he was driving a black Range Rover down the motorway while he was banned. So obviously he's got done for it now. So I think he got fined like £8,000 or something like that.
Is it?
Yeah. But literally, that's like just pennies to him, really, isn't it? So being a professional footballer, but
that, by the way, going, as Ronaldo said, going 149 miles an hour on G-Wagon, you wouldn't feel it because obviously, as being a car sales manager, I've driven a lot of different cars, especially big cars. When you go, you don't even feel you're going 100 miles an hour. It doesn't feel like you're going too fast. So it's easily 140 on this car, nothing.
God, take it to the Nürburgring.
Nah, but I'm saying on motorway or on normal road, do you know what I mean? It doesn't feel like you're going that fast because
but that's a school run car, Cam. That is, isn't it? That's not for getting on the motorway.
The whole school, you mean? The whole class.
Imagine dropping your kid off with a G-Wagon. Everyone will be like, "Can I have your number?" all the ladies, all the mums, young ones, obviously.
You know that we were talking about, like the tuning guys, Hennessy. Yeah, like yesterday or whenever it was. They've got a new production coming out. It's called the Hennessy Venom F5, and it's going to be the first one that does 300 plus miles per hour. So it's got 1,792 brake horsepower. Man.
Yeah, but that's like that Devil 16, isn't it? Have you ever seen the videos on that? A couple of oil sheiks have designed and had this car built, and it's 5,000 brake.
By the way, guys, he was fined 82 grand, not 8,000.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, that's only half a week's wages, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, boo-hoo. But he was lucky he got away with being pissed up. So, I mean, I expect he took that all day long. And he was driving in his flip-flops.
Yeah, I think the judges are going to go higher than we think they are on this. It's just not when you don't put the magnifying glass on the eyes, it just looks like it's higher. Like when you don't put it on the eyes.
Because if you look at that picture now, the guy in green definitely looks like he's looking higher up.
I reckon, like you were saying, Ronaldo, that in the background where that wall is, I think that's a good guideline of the height. I don't think it would be any higher than where the wall is with the fence, where the next post is. It's like level wise. So where Cam's magnifying glass is now, I would probably go 10 to 20 pixels higher. I reckon
because I mean, if you just look at the picture as it is like now, just now, without putting the magnifying glass on the guy's eyes, it just looks like it's higher because of the way his head's tilted and the right guy's chin.
Now?
Still looks, because of his left eye, or his right eye, should I say, but on our left.
But that eye is not looking high, man. Look.
But they don't look at this picture, so looking at this picture is not
his eye literally
really relevant. But they don't look at this picture, though. So you can't really judge on this picture because they're not going to use this.
That's where it is, man.
That's why I think I don't know how long they take to judge, obviously, because they all speed it up. But I reckon
with it being in front of him as well, not to this directly to the side of him. It's definitely in front of him.
Yeah, so if he's in front of him, the ball is going that way. So that's it. He's looking there, isn't it? I don't know, man. I'm going for that area anyway.
Like Paul said, obviously the ball's coming out. It's gone over him, and obviously the green players. I don't think the green player is going to header it. I reckon it's going to just go over his head, and he's going to try to control it with his foot. But I reckon where that area is on that post where it's
couldn't he have stopped the if it was going left to right and it was as low as you've put it right now, couldn't he have just stopped it anyway, the guy on the left? The ball.
But
instead of it going over him.
His body
able to stop it.
Yeah, because obviously his body shape's like facing away from the ball. So that's what's giving that's probably the reason why Paul said it as well. Because the way his body's shaped up, he's going that way. As you look at the picture, he's going that way, and they're all facing that way. So I reckon.
Don't forget, I'm pretty sure they're using really small screens too. So going into too much detail, zooming in, and looking at the magnifying glass is probably going to throw you off compared to where they're actually going to go.
Yeah. Yeah, it all depends on the judges. Judges how they think, really, isn't it?
Don't know. I ain't seen the last judging video. I might watch it later.
Yeah. You will be shocked though when, like, as I was talking to Paul, obviously where our average was near his shin, but then one of the judges, I can't remember what one it was, but he's put it lower to say that the guy in green was about to header it, and I just thought there's no logic in that. So, but
the right guy, was that the right guy?
Yeah, so obviously you've got the guy in blue that's jumping and that's flicked it or was going to flick it on, but then you've got the guy that's just standing there looking like that, and they've put the ball nearer to him where that F was near the dugout. So, yeah, I was quite shocked when somebody, I can't remember what judge it was, but I was quite shocked to see the ball that low. So, but obviously he must have been thinking, right, the guy in the blue is jumped up, but he's looking down. But I didn't see it looking down that much.
Yeah, I mean, I do think there was a possibility of looking down, but I don't know about the way you said it. Makes it look like he put it really low. I'll have to have a look.
Yeah, it's like obviously like this picture now. Obviously, you can see the guy in green is kind of like his head is tilted up, so he's looking. But then you look at his eyes; it's not looking up. He's looking kind of at an angle, so to speak. But it's like you say, it's the decision of what height it is. I reckon that where that cluster is, where it's all grouped together, I reckon that's the good like center point. But it's depending on the height.
I've just loaded the video now, and I've just gone to skip to it where the alt coordinates, and someone did put it directly underneath the 9 on the chair. Do you know?
Yeah, I put a couple there, but it wasn't that close. I can't remember what it was. Yeah.
And then someone's put it where it dips down on that wooden thing. Do you know where I said that's probably where it actually was, and someone's removed it because it dipped down.
On the beam. Yeah.
Someone's actually put it there. So maybe they looked at that and went, "Yes, it's dipped down, so I'm going to go there." But
when I saw that, that's what made me think. Right, the judges are watching us, because it was funny how we were talking about it was under the chair near the 19 top.
They literally put it in all the places where we're like, "Yeah, they could go here because of whatever reason and stuff."
But there was only
put it in them all. Yeah, where the guys' the balls are as well.
Yeah, where Paul said that it's near his sack. Yeah,
literally got in all those places.
Yeah. Have you seen it yet, Cam? The judging video?
No, not yet. No,
not yet.
We should watch it. Oh, whoever's blue put it where they put my free ticket, like exactly where I put my free ticket.
All right, let's watch the judging video then.
You'll be surprised.
Is it? We normally do a separate video.
I can't see where Nigel, because they've removed him. I was just skipping through. That's
1 second.
Oh, I see. Oh, that is really low. I never would have expected anyone to go that low, not even when we had the poor judging.
That's why I was surprised where the average was after he put it.
I want them to do a poor judging on the Supercar week and go low.
Well, you never know.
What about super highlight in the corner?
As long as we have another group winner, that'll be a good thing.
I want to see somebody win the McLaren and actually take it. You know, that would be pretty good, I think. If someone actually takes the car, that's a collection video.
I'm going to play the judging video, guys, those who are watching. Let's do the judging video reaction together, 2 in 1. Well, let me connect my headphone and everything. I'm going to go from there. Where is it gone?
Yeah, it's one of those. Just looking at it, there's more dislikes than likes, so it's one of those videos.
Marmite, really, isn't it? It's a bit of Marmite. You love it or you hate it.
Where's Paul?
He's probably having an oily rag. I mean, cigarette.
Paul and Sean.
At least the average, looking on the actual website, was good. And the thing.
Yeah, that's what surprised me. Obviously, with the one that was really low, but then obviously the average went straight to the average near his shin, because the last 2 judges done it. That area.
Right, let's see the full video then. Yeah, skip to see where they put them.
On-title, and I'll be overseeing the judging. Firstly, I can confirm that the competition data has already been sent to the audit company Assets. I would now like today's judges to introduce themselves and using the secure link provided on the screen where the centre of the ball should be. The group will then come to a final panel decision.
Good morning, my name is Matt Cannon. I'm a senior county referee and footballer, and I played on Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, shit, that's why he's messed up.
He must have had his Red Bull.
I've
been the Supply League match official for best part of 30 years, and I'm an experienced football administrator.
Green screen. He's only had it once.
What the hell?
Hi, my name's Renee Hector, and I'm a football player for Watford FC Women, and I'm a coach for the Hotspur Foundation.
New Joker, yeah. Oh, she's basically targeting the nuts then. I'm an extra ball. Sorry.
Hi, I'm Matthew Ray. I've affiliated in multiple counties across England, currently in Gloucestershire, and have refereed from grassroots through to professional academies.
He's targeting the ball as well.
Good morning. My name is Leo Donnellan. I'm an ex-professional football player.
Bang on my free ticket.
It looks like it's pissed off.
Fulham and Leyton Orient.
Let's go for the ball.
My name is Kieran Fitzgibbon. I've played football for more than 30 years and I'm now a senior county referee.
You're in my area.
Good morning. My name is Peter Giorgio. I am a football and futsal referee.
It's the guy in the background.
Good morning. My name is Roger Wheeler. I'm a referee and I have been refereeing and lining for more than 30 years.
Not bad. He's the closest to the average then.
Good morning. My name is Andy Braithwaite and I'm a football referee, mentor and licensed observer.
How did the average land there then?
That's what I was thinking.
Good morning. My name's Hugh Gilroy.
The Joker.
Mentor, tutor and observer.
Judges, please now come to a final panel decision. For your reference,
what the hell? That's my coordinate, man.
I'm still looking at that bottom one, though.
That's my coordinate.
Good morning, all.
Well, it's not anymore.
We've got 2 players in shot and some spectators, some coaches and things in the background. To my mind, it looked like the blue player was either going to head it or just flick the ball on, and the player in green's quite static. He's sort of bedded down on his legs looking up to the ball. So I'm going to draw some lines. I'm going to draw first from this player in green. I'm going to draw up. And you'll see I'm going to discount Nigel's in this vision just because he's so much lower than the rest of us.
Yeah.
And that gives quite a narrow band of field from this player. And then if I take the blue
what did he
eyes,
think? Why did he go there?
I wonder what he was thinking as soon as he saw all the rest across the
He's gonna flick the ball with his legs and
so
everything.
that may give some indication why some.
Did you see that, Paul?
Chosen to have a sort of ball behind his head.
No, I missed it, mate.
Leo, I'll take yours.
You should see Nigel's coordinate. Look.
I'll chat to you about
Look
yours.
on the F,
Yours
the
is
F.
Look at the F.
furthest to the left, i.e. behind the player.
Oh my God.
Ridiculous. Your thoughts on...
Hi, Matt.
But look at that. That's my coordinate, man.
Yes, I think the
Don't take
blue,
thing off, man.
Too late.
Man.
It's already been done.
Hanging in the air, sort of waiting for the ball to come to head the ball. I think if you look at his body shape,
they reckon that he hasn't already headed
lower, it. That's kind of what you do when you're hanging in the air. And I've put the ball, my cross where I did, because even though his eyes might be looking a little bit more lower, only slightly lower, but I think he's got to head the ball. So obviously looking at his forehead.
How is he going to head the ball from that angle?
Make contact with the ball.
With a lower head.
That's what I think, because obviously his head is just coming down.
Peter, you're of the 9 judges in this sort of upper quadrant. You're of the lowest, if I discount Nigel for now. What's your thoughts?
Yeah,
I see someone went right on the guy's balls.
Yeah,
I just thought it was
quite a few of them. Renee went.
The lower cluster of crosses there in that area.
Renee went for the knob.
And using the guy in the green looking in that general direction as
Surprised
well.
no one went for the last in the background.
Just using the eye line rather than anticipating the actual ball maybe going over his head or coming in. So that's where I believe.
I would have won, man, if they went there. I got 100 tickets there. I got 100 ticket there, where the average is now.
For now, I'll remove.
That's why they should leave them all in. See,
the average up into really into this quadrant, into the center of all of us. With I'm furthest now to the right. Peter's lowest.
Why don't you take yourself off?
We
then?
have Renee.
If you remove the red, the blue, the orange, and the yellow, is it?
And highest up. I mean,
because they're all way out, aren't they?
You, Renee, what are your thoughts? You're just up here.
If you remember our discussion, though, about where the judge is going to go, we said on the crossbar of the dugout and on the guy's balls, we said that.
Yeah, I also mentioned it underneath the 9 as well. They're literally gone in all the places.
And I actually feel like the player in blue has already flicked the ball on. So yeah, just judging by obviously where his head is and his eyes, I felt like the ball couldn't be too low, because obviously majority of the time, if you flip the ball on, it has to pop up a little bit. And then I've just taken the eye line from the player in green. I haven't really taken too much from the people on the bench, because it looks like they're not overly completely concentrated on what's going on in the background anyway. So I didn't take much information from that. So yeah, that's why I decided to put the cross there.
Yeah, I agree. I took a little bit of information from the male coach, and I think the female coach, I didn't take much notice of her. I think she's more looking at the general play.
Female coach was distracting everyone.
Let me see.
We all took a lot of notice
quite
of
close
her.
to this new calculated average.
Yeah.
And do you agree that this player's headed the ball, or is just about to head the ball? Because that seems to be the two differences between the heights.
Headed.
From what I've heard so far, is it's either been headed, missed, or flicked on.
Yeah,
flicked on.
I felt
definitely flicked on, because he's coming down, because his right leg's going to land on the floor.
On the way down, just given how his arms were.
Yeah.
But I think either way, it was relatively close and imminent, because he is obviously off the ground. But I just felt more so from his left eye, he was kind of looking downwards rather than across.
Yeah, sure. Yes, as I alluded to earlier, that his eyes are as far over to his left-hand side as they can possibly go, really. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So at the moment, we've got quite a spread, but it's a sort of right to left spread. I'm a bit concerned personally that because of the eyes, we have some choices where the eyes, I think, are straining to be watching the center of the ball. And I understand fully that it's, if you flick it on, then the ball's gone. The fact that the guy's eyes are open may suggest that he's just coming in to head the ball or maybe misjudged it. And I think that's what Leo said. He thought he was hanging, waiting for the ball to come down. This player in green has sort of stopped. So that to me would suggest the ball is coming into his direction. But Hugh, you're again in the
so he's flicked it on.
Got any other thoughts on this?
No, he's definitely flicked it on and he's coming down. His right leg's going to.
Sorry, Hugh.
Additional to what I just said, or what about whether some of the eye lines are too?
No, sorry, I beg your pardon. I didn't explain myself fully. Whether the players played it, just about to play it, or it's actually passed him by.
Yeah, I thought he just played it personally.
Yeah, okay.
Agree with that.
Kieran,
100% played it, man. Look at him.
Yeah, I'm quite similar to Hugh. I think he's just played it. I think the position, I understand what Leo's saying about the position, the body position of the player, but I think where he's looking, he wouldn't necessarily be hanging in that position. I've personally felt that he's just played it. His eye lines are looking in a downward direction, as you say, as far across the left as possible. It's just come off him, as Rene said. So that's why I felt it's there.
Okay, so I think we'll need a panel vote on to remove Nigel's and to judge with this selection as the judged average with all of the rest of us left in as a sort of correlating left and right, top and bottom. And obviously with our differing opinions about whether the players waiting to play
they didn't remove Nigel out of one, man.
Which I think is,
you know how you say, how can you win? You probably would have been zone one, but I would have won because I got 100 ticket there.
From a footballing point,
you know, the first ever.
Your voice is that one pixel gap in between.
100 ticket.
Use that panel decision. Obviously, Nigel.
Yes, I agree with that.
Okay, Rene.
I agree with that.
Yeah, Matthew.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, thank you. Good morning, Leo.
I agree.
Yeah, Kieran.
Yes, I think that's right.
Yeah, Peter.
Yeah, it takes in both views. So yes.
Yeah, Roger.
Yeah, I'd be happy with that, Matt. Very good.
Great. Andy.
But Nigel's thinking, what have I done?
Great. And then lastly, Hugh.
Yep, happy.
I'm not happy with that. You see, everyone's saying happy because of the majority was happy.
Decision,
and he goes, oh, happy. Why not just do,
You know what's going to happen for midweek? Nobody's going to be taken off because it's going to be, is it Ari? Alan Gomar, sorry, yeah. Because he's too kind. He won't take anyone off.
Yeah, he don't normally remove people, not unless they're miles out. He don't generally wouldn't. Like if he was head judge on that picture, he probably wouldn't have taken Hugh out. Or Nigel.
Not Hugh or Nigel. I would have won, man. Look, let me show you. Did
it make much difference? Because I didn't really see much difference when they took Nigel.
Up and left it moved.
Doesn't matter if they remove Nigel or don't remove Nigel. Judging was rubbish anyway. I mean, overall,
they're too spread. They're too far apart.
You see what
I'm coming out?
Judging that on the air.
Look at that. That's where it was.
Go to Iris.
Cam, we said it on the live stream though, didn't we? We said probably one of the judges will go on the guy's nuts, the spectator. One will be on the bar or the dugout, and they were. We said it.
Yeah.
But they shouldn't be that far apart judging. They should all be within, that magnifier. That sort of circle.
Oh man,
it's crap.
Anyway, can we do, man?
Well, they were just kind of saving money for next week for the big car, just in case somebody does win, like the McLaren or some like Supercar. You never know, because that's obviously you had the Yaris for the midweek, and obviously you got
saved some money over the last few weeks though, because they got the Honda win this time. They had the Fiesta. They had the.
Those who, apart from those who saw it on the WhatsApp group, have a guess how many tickets there?
On that one?
Yeah.
20.
Okay.
40.
Yeah, I was just about to say 40.
What about you guys? Let me know in the comment below. Have a guess how many tickets I got there.
Right, Cam, just talking slightly different subject a minute, but WhatsApp reminded me. How do I... Because obviously, as you know, I'm at work and I'm not on a PC. When I look at my phone, and like earlier on, the guys were posting on the group pictures of the results and all that. How do I do that off my phone?
What do you mean?
What's that, high res?
Have you got an Android?
Yeah, but how do I go? Like, if I go on the BOTB and you know where you get the results, how do I then post that onto the WhatsApp?
Oh, the result, like with the
like a
target and
screenshot or what?
The screenshot, isn't it?
Yeah. So
on mine, you just use 3 fingers and swipe down, and it takes a screenshot of your screen. That's why it does on my
different phones is different, isn't it? So
I don't know.
Because
that's an Android.
Right. So it varies from different phones. All right.
Yeah, you can just search with that your make and model. How do I take a screenshot?
Okay. All right, I'll do that.
Let's see how many people got it right. Alan. Okay, Alan is not actually in the WhatsApp group, and he got the right answer.
46.
I have got 46 tickets there. 46.
So they must be right next to each other.
Are they all like pixel? Or...
Anyone got that coordinate? You got absolutely no
Is there a
chance
gap in between there?
No, unless you match it with one ticket. Anyone, if that's the winning coordinate, I'm 100% having it.
Right, I'm playing one ticket only in the middle, and that's it. Ready for the duel.
Look at that! Look at that! That's a high-res picture, and that much zoomed in. Why is it not moving? Where is the? There you go. Look at that. No gap.
See it.
No gap. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it now.
No gaps.
Play one ticket there, just one, only one. No tickets.
So,
and then we
see,
can
I
have
reckon that's too far to
playoff.
the right. I think it's a bit more to the left, Cam.
You need another 44 tickets now.
So you've got 56 tickets left, and I reckon it's about 57 pixels to the left. Same height.
I was thinking about left as well, but then I thought, no, it has to be there.
Yeah, because if you go up from the center of his nose, if you draw the lines up from his eyes and then go center of his nose up, it's slightly to the left.
Yeah. I'm not playing anymore. This is it. And I played about 3 tickets for the dream car, and probably that's it. Well, I might just buy more if I don't win. I hope I'm not even thinking about that, like not winning. I'm that much confident with that. So unfortunately, if I don't win, then I will play more tickets for the midweek. I mean, dream car, sorry.
Someone's asking me what phone I got. It's a Doogie S96. It's a builder's phone.
Check them all out. Check all the tickets out from the McLaren.
No.
It's quite handy because I can use it underwater, but I don't know what your voice would sound like if you were trying to talk to someone underwater. Be a bit bubbly, wouldn't it?
Can't hear anything underwater.
Did you know that the 46 tickets that you done, Cam, was that for the same car or was it a?
So for the CLA 34, I mean CLA 35. I went for the cheap tickets. This is the credit that I got. Look, literally next to each other. So that's how I did it. Say that again.
You're not going for the Mustang for midweek?
No, because I can't say no to the Mustang, if you know what I mean. Because I have to go for the cash alternative, and I can't say no. Do you know what I mean? It's gonna be painful, man. It's gonna be painful to say no. So that's why I'm playing.
Especially if they surprise you with like the color.
Yeah.
How long have you got to wait till you can play Lifestyle again, Cam?
20th of May.
Oh.
That's what I want. 20, 25. 20.
Are you going to go 100 tickets?
Yeah, for 15K. Yeah, again. Yeah, man.
You know, when you done the Lifestyle, did you just do a lump sum straight away, or did you like break it
just
up?
Last minute. Basically, it was 11:59, and we only had like 30 seconds left or something. That's when I did it. 15 tickets.
Was it just a gut feeling to it, or?
Nah, I wasn't even up for it. As in, because that week I spent a lot of money on Dream Car midweek and both. I went probably 100 ticket on Dream Car, about 100 ticket on like a midweek or something, And I thought, okay, I spent that much money. Why not just give it a go and play lifestyle too? Do you know what I mean? It wasn't my basket. I wasn't gonna check out. I just left it there, and then last minute I can see my, the thing saying only 30 seconds left. My watch, and I said, okay, let's just go ahead and buy it. And I just bought it, and I was proper upset, man. I didn't win, obviously, Dream Car, and then I won the lifestyle in it. So another reason I went for the CLA 35 for the midweek, because when I got that call from Christian, I thought I won midweek. And I played for CLA 35 that week, and I was telling him like, yeah, I played for the CLA 35. That's why I said it's also embarrassing, man. But yeah, so that's why I'm this time I'm playing for it. So let's see. Never know, might just win.
Can I just say, AH has just told me how to do the screenshot, and it's spot on, mate. Brilliant. Cheers, bruv.
Volume button and log button same time to screenshot. Yeah. Brilliant.
Yeah. Just tried
Bosnian champion. Bosnian champion, yeah?
Yeah. Top man. He's a top man.
He is. Where is Lidu gone? Lidu disappeared.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's a member as well, isn't he?
Yeah.
Can you also tell us where the winning coordinate is as well?
He was a runner-up quite a few times.
Yeah, Lidu. Ali, innit?
Ali, yeah, he was on the group chat. Where's he disappeared to?
I don't know. Probably took a break or something.
He's probably gone on holiday or something.
I mean, sometimes, I mean, to be honest with you, when the results come out, some of the guys, like in the chat, they get really hacked off, don't they? And I think to myself, sometimes maybe a little break from it, because if it gets to the stage where it's really getting to you that much, you got to drop it, haven't you, for a little while, because whether you win or lose on it, I do it because I enjoy it. But if it ever got to a stage where it was really winding me up, I would walk away from it for a few weeks.
Yeah,
because that's not what it's all about, is it? We all want to win, but it's the taking part, all this sort of side of it. The guys, giving us the feedback, the viewers, the actual playing of the game, and then waiting in anticipation and all that. It's all part of the whole process of it. And if you enjoy that, that's what makes it worthwhile. But if it gets to you, like some of the lads in the chat room I've seen, you've got to seriously consider, one, are they spending too much on it, and that's why it's getting to them, or are they just generally getting that pissed off with it because they're not getting close, so they want to...
Definitely, because it only takes that one ticket, like you say, Paul.
Yeah,
obviously I know some people like you, Cam, and other players go like 100 tickets all in. Obviously I've been playing for like many years, as you guys know. Obviously, with the Super Drive ones, I go like 30 to 40 tickets. But every now and then, when it's like a special car, then I'll do the same. But I'll do 15 or 20 when it's just normal, without like the 50k or something like that.
Yeah, but with me, I mean, I know I say, like this midweek, I'm going to do 100 tickets, but I got 112 back in credit. Okay, and what? But I wouldn't, if I only had 20 quid back in credit, I would probably only do 30 or 40 tickets.
Yeah.
Because I still set myself a budget. I mean, I'm not one of these people that spend 200-300 quid on a game. I just wouldn't do it.
Just spend what you can spend.
I'm quite happy to add 20 or 30 quid if I feel confident, use up my credit, and then add 20 or 30 quid. But if I was starting from scratch, I would not spend 150, 200 quid on one game. No chance. Not a chance.
All this time I was looking so dark, man. What the hell? As in light wise, I thought, what's going on? Was the light okay all this time?
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Because I just took my sunglasses off and I thought, what the hell is going on? All right, Gary. Yes, brother. How's it going? Thanks for joining, bro. Hope you're all right. Okay, which one are you talking about? Which picture? Please let me know. Is it midweek or dream car? Which one? Let me know.
I didn't know you were there with that dark. Cough. So knew where that voice was coming from.
Yeah. Because I was working on computer and I put the brightness down, because it's not just the light on top, it's the computer itself. I got 2 screen. So when it's proper low, look, as you can see, it's like, is it proper dark now or?
No, it's warm. It's called a warm. What you've got there is a warm white.
Yeah, but what about now? Is it like proper bright? Still warm but bright, isn't it?
It's bright.
It's not too bright, no. It's fine.
It's normal, is it? Not much of a difference. No, I don't know, because obviously I can see on the screen quite, darkish, but yeah.
I mean, Shan looks like he's outside. It's gone so dark.
He's on a jog in the.
Pike saying very good advice, Paul.
Top man, Pike. Yeah, I couldn't let it get to me, like where it say it winds you up like that. I just couldn't be arsed with that.
No.
Even though sometimes the judging gets to you, but you just got to shake it off, haven't you?
Yeah.
I mean, like you're saying, I mean, play less tickets than if you're not.
It don't hurt so much, does it?
You're not getting
honestly, it doesn't hurt so much.
Yeah, just play
that dodgy one we had. I think it was one of the midweek pitches where it was. I only played 16 tickets. I mean, I had at the time I had about 50 quid of credit, but I only played 16 tickets on it because I didn't like the picture and I did enjoy playing the picture.
Yeah.
So I certainly wasn't going to use all my credit up on it and add any more to it. Just
Was that the one where they were all a bit separate? You had the two guys and the other player in the black that was running towards the player. You didn't know whether
that's right. Yeah, the captain in the background.
Yeah,
you had the captain, didn't you?
I got the same amount of credit back as well as you did. I got just over £6 on that one, but I didn't spend that much.
Like it. I didn't like it.
What about the new one? Do you like the new one?
Yeah.
What did Midweek?
This one, the one that Cam's got on now. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Sean, text me your address when you finish the live stream. Yeah.
Because I'm not really taking that much notice like yourself, Paul. I'm not really taking much notice of the guy in the yellow.
No, I'm not.
I'm just concentrating on the guy with the black and red striped top, and I'm not gonna go any higher than the wall. So I reckon, like, obviously with the yellow play, if you did take it in consideration, I think he's not looking straight up. I think he's looking kind of like vertical. So I reckon where Cam is a good target.
See, it's like I said earlier, right? What you got to try and do is get really confident on either the X or the Y. Okay. Now, straight away on this one, I like the height that Cam's got that. Right. I like that height. That makes perfect sense. But for me, I'm going to go slightly more to the left on it. But
what do you say though? Do you reckon they're going to say, "All right, he's going to header it," or he's going to
test it? Yeah. Look at that comment, Paul.
What's that,
after this last stream car picture, they might say the yellow guy's going to header it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You don't know what the judges are thinking. Because obviously, today's judging, they're saying, "Well, we don't know if he's actually headed it." Or he's going to header it, but I reckon
he's going past the red player, and the yellow guy's going to header it.
Yeah, I agree with you, Gabriel.
You can see the way, like the red and black top player, his arms are out like that, and obviously I've played.
Yeah, he's definitely going to chest it. Definitely going to chest it.
Yes, that's what I'm saying, Alan. Sorry, guys. I think it's more to the right, man. That high, but it might be more to the right.
I think it's dropping down, not from.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say, because his head tilted slightly, and then it's a bit of an angle as well at the same time. So it's coming towards him from that direction, and he's literally getting ready for that, isn't it?
But
it's tilted away slightly.
This brings us back though to the discussion we had at the beginning of the video, and over other streams as well. Is that where you think the judge's average is going to end up? Because a lot of judges are going to have to go further right than that for the average to end up there.
Yeah.
That's what you got to ask yourself. Can you see 4, 5 of the judges going slightly past that on it, and then the rest of them, where we're saying, slightly to the left? Because this is what gets us all every time. We study the picture and we think, that's a good coordinate. That's where the ball's going to be. But then when you take stock and look at it like we are now, and you think, is the judge's average going to end up there? And if that's the case, you know that most of the judges have got to play either slightly past it with, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what you do is, if you think of a good place, put some coordinates to the right of it and see if they make sense. Because if they don't, then you know they're not going to go that far right. So
you know,
in there.
I mean, we're always going to have one or two stray judges, right? So if you base it on sort of 8 sensible-ish judges, that's what you got to do. You got to think, well, no sensible judge would go beyond this point or that far left or that high and that and the other. And that's how I've been trying to work mine out.
Just map a coordinate on the right of where you were thinking of going, and if it makes sense, then go with where you're going. But if it doesn't, then it's not going to be able to go there because you're going to have at least 1 or 2 going right.
I mean, that makes sense, Cam. Where you've got that makes sense. Perfect sense. Of course it does. You know, it's dropping down onto his chest. And like one of the other guys saying, you could even be slightly more to the right, but I just can't see all the judges going that far.
Yeah. But you know, sometimes they go like, oh, they got similar X, but they just got high and low. So that might be the case as well, because it's not a difficult picture. Do you know what I mean?
No, but I think
it's
the
not
height
a difficult
is right.
picture. Yeah.
I think that height, because if you look at the guy in the yellow as well and draw some lines up from him, you can sort of more or less. I know the main guy that we're taking all the information from, but you can use that guy in yellow to judge it a little bit, give you a little bit of help here.
Yeah.
And because they'll draw lines from that guy in yellow, and that's what I think will pull it more to the left.
Yeah.
That guy in yellow will pull that slightly more to the left.
Yeah.
Yeah, because obviously the guy in yellow is not putting the guy in red and black top. He's not putting him in under any pressure, so he's got time to chest it down. So it's definitely he's not headering it. So, but when I first saw the picture, obviously I thought the shadow. I know obviously they delete the ball out and everything, but I thought there was a shadow on it. As you look at the picture, he's left or right. I thought it was a shadow of the ball, but then obviously the sun's behind him, so then I thought a bit differently. But it could even be like obviously where he's as you look at the picture, he's right hand where his elbow. I've even done a line straight up from that, and the same level as Cam's cluster around about there, so a little bit right as well.
Yeah.
So, but it's definitely the right height. I don't think it's any higher than the wall.
Yeah. I can't be any higher than the wall. That's me. Sorry.
Have you got a
fixing my nose in there. My nose too wide, man. That's why. What's happening?
That's fine. You should see my nose. I've got a boxer's nose, me.
Yeah, mine's busted. Scaffold plank.
It's what's the lifestyle answer again?
Rooney.
Rooney, yeah. Rooney is the answer.
It's a pity you can't use your credit on the lifestyle, isn't it?
Why is that? I mean, I've always asked that question.
When did you ask? When did you ever ask?
Use some of our on the groups? I've always said it and said it to you. Come say, why don't they just let us use our dream car credit for the lifestyle?
I don't see what difference it makes to BOTB.
Yeah,
honestly.
Probably because it's a separate.
Yeah, but that works for me.
In a way, your credit.
So they should work for. Well, that's probably the credit for Spot the Ball, because you don't get any credit from lifestyle, do you? For being closed, that's why probably.
But they should do like obviously when they do like the dream card, they give us a free ticket. Obviously, if you spent over a certain amount, but it should be the same for midweek as well, because like I know not as many people do play the midweek, but you still put in a wad of cash on your coordinates. So I reckon they should do the same as well for the midweek as well as the dream car.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense, because if just say people are working on a really tight budget, just say they've only got a £5 to spend a week on it, right?
Yeah.
Some people might only be able to afford to play midweek and not dream car, especially now at the minute, all the tickets being half price and everything else.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't qualify for a free ticket, even though they would spend enough money a month, if they spent £5-6 a week. They still wouldn't qualify for a free ticket. Well, they would, but for Dream Car.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, maybe give them an email. If loads of people email them about it, maybe they might think about it or actually do it. It would be nice. For like, obviously, for people that do play midweek more than they do Dream Car for like financial reasons.
Yeah, it's cheaper, isn't it, to play midweek?
Yeah, exactly. I do a bit of both, but obviously I don't have on midweek because there's only one car two cars that I play for. I play for the Mustang or the Mercedes A45. The only two cars.
But both the cars that you play for feature in both competitions. It's cheaper to play for that car midweek, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like me with the Transit. The Transit, I can get 100 tickets for 72 quid on midweek, but I can't. It's be 147 quid on Dream Car for the same car.
Yeah,
it's double the price.
Yeah,
it don't make any sense for me to play for the Transit on the Dream Car at all. That's why I always play for it. I'm laughing at. Dream Car talking about a Transit. Yeah, but it's what I can do with it, mate, isn't it?
Yeah, but you don't only play for the Transit. So, like anybody, obviously, if you play for your Dream Car and obviously for your business-wise, you'll be happy either way, won't you? So,
I mean, what I ought to do really is just play for the Transit on midweek and then play for a proper car on Dream Car, isn't it?
Yeah. You never know. You could be lucky enough to win both. I reckon.
Well,
I reckon if that did happen, if anybody won like even the lifestyle midweek and the Dream Car, I reckon that you just get swarms of people thinking, well, if it's that easy to do it, then they'll get more people to play. So I'm not saying that fix it, but obviously,
I've always said I want to win midweek. That's what I want to win, and then that sets me up. That satisfies my craving for a Transit. It gives you a few quid extra in the bank, and then hit Dream Car because you can still play it. It's win-win, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I'll probably look a bit of a twat actually on like the Dream Car, getting all excited over a Transit on the video and the collection video. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
but
look at this guy. Can you imagine the number of people saying, "Look at this guy getting all excited over a Transit, over a van"?
Yeah, but you had that guy that won a couple months ago. I think it was. He was so grateful because obviously I think his wife, because obviously she had disabilities, so obviously he was
I saw that. Yeah, lovely van.
Yeah, he was going to modify it just to put his wife
the wheelchair in. That's right.
Yeah. So some they say somebody's rubbish is another person's riches or something, or treasure or whatever they call it. But no, I've always played for the same car, like the Nissan GTR and the Audi RSs.
Yeah,
but I'd be happy with whatever one I got, really.
Ruberana has a question to Paul.
It's not my dream car, but it's essential for me for my business.
It's his dream van, not his dream car.
Dream van.
Yeah, that's what they should have. Dream vans, but you
already got a Transit, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got the smaller one now. I've got the Connect. I've got the MSRT Connect, which is still a sporty little van. It's really nice and everything else, but I just need more room.
What color you have? Like what Transit? What color is it?
Racing red.
The one I got now is white and black.
White and black.
Yeah, it's white with black wheels. Black. I'll take a picture of it and post it. But it's got all the black.
Did you buy a brand new, Paul?
No.
Okay.
No, it's a really pretty van. You know what I mean?
But do you need a bigger van though?
Yeah.
Do you really need one? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't fit a bed in the back.
No, reason I'm saying, I mean, if that's van doing all right, then you might as well play for a car instead of a van.
Yeah, no. What it is because of COVID and all that, we've struggled to get deliveries because all my stuff in that I just generally get delivered. We can work out what we need and we get it delivered. The bulky stuff.
Yeah.
But because of COVID and all that, they stopped delivering for a while, and then they started hiking the prices up for delivery because they were so busy with it. So that, and then I decided I'm just going to get a bigger van so I can just pick up all the sheet material and all that.
Brilliant. Guys, we got a super sticker from Gabriel again. Thank you so much, Gabriel, by my brother from another mother. How's it going, man? Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Really appreciate that. Next time, if you buy super sticker, go for a super chat instead so that you can write a message as well at the same time. But really appreciate that, bro. Thank you so much. You just paid for a packet of fags, so I'm going to go ahead and buy a packet of cigarette with that money.
€2 tickets. You just bought your €2 tickets.
Oh, man. Yeah.
No, Ronaldo, if you're playing Euro Millions, I think that's...
He also bought
four tickets. Four tickets?
Yeah,
four tickets, yeah. It's 4 tickets, that.
Yeah. And what's he called? He already bought £5 worth of super sticker before as well today. So thank you so much. You could have become a Patreon, man. You could have become a Patreon with that money. So thank you so much. Really appreciate that, brother. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Okay, by the way, you know, someone, one of my friends got a warning or some kind of thing from community strike from YouTube for smoking live. Like he was live and he was smoking. But what if I put smoking kills, quit now, banner at the bottom and smoke? Can I do that?
Just say it's one of those, do you know those chocolate cigarettes that you used to be able to get? Do you know, it's just one of those, don't worry.
Can I do that? I was wondering, but I don't want to take a risk.
I just get one of those, just say it's a chocolate
What if I put this, you know, the sliding banners underneath? What if I put that? Like smoking kills, quit now, and then smoke.
This is an educational video. I'm showing you what to not do.
Yeah. What happens to your lunch? That's what I'm trying to show in here.
Yeah, but is it because you are advertising smoking? Is that the reason for it?
No, it's not that. Especially when you have, you know, few followers, people, you know, even though no one gives a damn, but it's just that you are putting a negative thing out to the public, and then someone might say, "Oh, he's smoking, let me smoke," but that's never gonna happen, is it? That's how it is. That's what happens during the lockdown as well. Like we're not allowed to make videos outside with a group of people because, you know, I say, you know, that influencing people to go out and break the law. Do you know what I mean? We've got another super chat there from Felix. Thank you so much, my man. There you go. You got a message there saying the best stream. Finger crossed to everyone, guys. Thank you so much, my brother. Really appreciate that.
Was he the guy that found credit on last Friday?
I can buy. Okay, I don't have to buy cheap cigarettes. I can go for expensive brand.
Go for the cigars now.
Actually, I might do that. I might buy an expensive cigar in case I win, and then crack it off as soon as Christian knocks on the door.
Yeah,
crack what off?
And then when the cigar, and then when he says, when he shows you your new car and that, and you go sitting in it, like, you know, puffing away on a big old cigar. I wonder if I'd say something.
Yeah.
If you were chuffing away on a big old, like, Henry Winterman, like a real fat, like Winston Churchill type one, like, you know, and you get in the car, like, you know, with it
on as well. You can have a full like tuxedo on or something.
Yeah. I wonder if it's just say, "Oh no, you can't do that." You say, "Well, it's my car, isn't
it?" And he'll be like, "Oh, this is not your car. Yeah, this is just for the surprise. This, blah blah blah." And you know, the guy sometimes they land it from other people, and like they borrow it from the other people, innit? Like the winners and all that, and they'll be like, "Oh, you have to pay me. You have to give me a new one now."
It's probably straight from the nearest dealership to where you live, I expect. From their showroom.
Remember that GTR guy, the GTR winner? They borrowed his car like 4 to 5 times. Yeah, about 4 to 5 times. What's his name? Chris or something?
Can't remember.
The black GTR, that black GTR, yeah, with orange calipers and all that. But it was quite a nice car, that was.
Yeah, they done that with the last guy that won the C63. They used Gary Woods' well, when he had it, he got rid of it, but they used his C63 to surprise the guy as well.
Yeah.
He was up north near Yorkshire, I think it was.
Yeah.
I think I can't remember where he lives. Near Bolton, I think Gary Woods lives. So he just took it up to Yorkshire with him. So
Hasan Khan saying white goldmen don't ban cigarettes. Okay. Boris Johnson here, by the way. You should take part in the election campaign. What else is he saying? The nation really needs some genius people in the parliament. What? Only if they allow me to smoke in the parliament. Like, I don't want to even show that, innit? But yeah, man, that would be great. I'll be like,
anyway,
I'll cancel your license if you don't let me win. Yes,
would you have us? Would you have us then if you were elected prime minister? Would you have us as your ministers? And if so, what ministers of what? Each of us. What would we be ministers of?
I will introduce some new positions.
What, like I'd be
minister
like minister
of ladies.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah. Dean can be Minister of Transport.
Yeah,
he can get rid of all the motorway speeding restrictions. Like Germany, just have it unlimited.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll definitely do that, guys.
No Sunday drivers on the motorway.
Yeah, if I ever stand up an election, vote me, because I'll make the speed limit is going to be unlimited, as much as you can do. But I'll make the driving test very hard though. So it's very hard to pass. You have to be proper drifting and everything on your driving test.
Yeah, have you seen those like where they do like the parallel park in the really tiny?
And you can't. By the way, you can't. If you don't have a racing license, you can't drive. You're banned. You need to apply for a racing license, rally race, and all that kind of thing, and then you can drive and go for as fast as you can.
Yeah, you can imagine teaching them to handbrake turn into a parking space in the supermarket.
On motorway, and make it separate motorways for the courses and polos and all that, and then better car in one side, performance cars in one side, or maybe more lanes.
You can put a ban on all electric cars
with the slashes. This lane also for Renault Clios, Corsas, VW Polo.
Yeah, or the slow vehicles. Stick them in the bus lane.
Yeah.
Only V8s allowed on the outside lane.
Yeah.
No caravans.
Oh yeah, definitely no caravans. See, Dean would be good at that job, wouldn't he?
Yeah,
he got it already.
I give that duty to Dean. Yeah.
What about cyclists, Dean? This is controversial. What about cyclists?
And cyclists.
Get them off, because they're on the road. They weave in and out. I had it today. Funny enough, this guy I'm going along.
No punishment for running cyclists over.
I know. No, it's 100 points for that. No, but he literally just pulled straight out without even looking, and I was like about a meter away from flattening him. So, but obviously they don't pay insurance or tax on like bicycles, so yeah, they need to.
By the way, there's another way. You know how you're gonna say, you know how they make money from the speed cameras and all that, yeah? I will make a camera. If you drive slower than 70 miles an hour, you get a ticket. How about that?
Or do the Alan Goma.
Dean, another thing I want you to do, mate, as your Minister of Transport.
That already. Look, Paul, sorry. Boris has decided.
Minister of State.
Oh man, who's that Boris, man?
yeah. I want Dean as Minister of Transport to enforce that all people who take horses on the road to pick up their own shit.
Yeah. Clean your muck after you go.
Because they do it with dogs, don't they? Obviously, they say if you're taking your dog walking, it's
you need a big bag for also, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah, you need a black bag, wouldn't you?
And a shovel.
To pass your test, you must be able to drive 150 miles an hour plus. You should handle that. Yeah.
You got to time them at the lap. You got to take them to a track, and you got to time the lap, and it's got to be a certain time.
trust me, it's gonna be even better if you train them like this. What happens if your car skids? How do you drift? How do you control those kind of things? And we, you know, the examiner or the instructor wouldn't take any liabilities if someone dies during the process.
No. You'd have to sign a disclaimer before you went out on your test. Yeah, I'm hereby not liable for the death of this.
Do you want to ban the lady drivers?
Don't go there, mate. I tell you, you'll get banned from YouTube if you go down that sort of shit. I mean, it's dodgy talking about cyclists, isn't it?
Yeah.
Stuff like
that.
Yeah,
the very strict guidelines. Maybe that's what they were doing yesterday.
Now, if the lady drivers get the same training, that's okay. Not a problem. You know. Driving with handbrake on and all that crap.
Yeah, what if the something decides to stop working? You know, you learn how to use that handbrake.
Oh man, they get panicked. Do you know what happened one day? There was a time I was reversing. It was a no entry, and actually reversing to a side road just to turn, and there was a car coming from there. She was driving a Passat, VW Passat, and well, she wasn't driving. She was okay. That was a no entry road that was going in, and it was parked at the edge. Obviously, she was going to the right direction, but because just to come out from where she parked, she had to reverse a little bit, and I was reversing in at the same time, and I basically hit her car, and I was like, "Oh crap! What did I just do?" Okay, I just came out and say, "You okay?" And she was scared to death. Like, what did I do? What did you do? She has no red. Like, bro, it's a no entry. I should be reversing anyway. She was like, "Are you okay?" I said, "Yeah. Are you okay?" So yeah. Oh, it's okay. Then all right. Then thank you. See you later. Done. Bro, but nothing happened. Nothing happened. No damage happened. But touched.
In my my last van that I had before the one I got now, I was parked at a set of traffic lights behind a woman in front of me, and it was on a bit of a hill.
Yeah.
Right. And she rolled into me. The lights changed colour.
Yeah.
And she went to obviously go. She rolled down the hill into the front of my van. Right.
Yeah.
She got out the car. She threw a hissy fit and accused me of driving in the back of her.
Yeah.
And if it weren't for the fact that the guy behind me was in a lorry, he had a dash cam, and he had it all on the dash cam. And when he got out and said to her, "Look, love, you know, you just rode back in front of this guy here," and it's fine. She got in her car and pissed off.
Yeah.
But she was accusing me of driving in the back of her.
Yeah, that's why you have loads of people that have the dash cams now, because you do get people like that scam, like they try to break test you and stuff like that. You just got to be careful for it. Maybe that'd be a good investment to get a dash cam if you haven't got one already.
Yeah.
It's a shame because she was really having a right go at me, but she was fit, mind. She was fit. I almost got to the stage where I wanted to admit it just so I could get her phone number.
That's why I need to be Minister of Sex, man.
Yeah, I'm sure my missus would love that.
By law, everyone has to
listening now.
By law, everyone has to give Paul their contact number, all the ladies.
Yeah, we have a national database. Yeah, a picture and a phone number.
Alan saying random conversation, very entertaining. Thank you so much. Basically,
we're doing a blah blah
anything,
show.
No, listen, Sean. Anything with BOTB title, we just need to get in there saying we're doing something with BOTB, and then do whatever you like. Not a problem. Dance here naked, not a problem. People will still love it. But if the title doesn't contain BOTB, no one gives a damn. No one wants to watch it. If it's a blah blah show, no one wants to watch it. But anything with BOTB thing, that's it. Doesn't matter what
I think we should just do like next time do like BOTB / blah blah. Yeah. So it's in one stream.
Anthony saying Paul's missus behind you, by the way. Oh yeah, we saw that actually. Yeah.
Keep an eye on him. Telling him to go to bed now because Paul's probably got to get up early in the morning, like 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Like
what is the time? Yeah, I'll give it another 5 minutes, and then I'll.
But what I was thinking, Cam, for an idea for you, obviously when this is all over with all this pandemic, and you've got people on your group and that follow you, and if you're lucky enough, when they win, what you should do when you're allowed to do it is like meet up and do like the review with them, like their car reviews, and go for a spin with them.
Yeah, can do if someone's up for it. Yeah.
Yeah, like a vlogs. Like a vlogs. Yeah.
That's actually a good idea.
I should just surprise them with Christian. Yeah.
No, I mean all the winners, if they are up for it, like if they want to, then I can just go. You know, the BOTB year in live video they do. We can just do that. I can do that instead. How's it going? Like the one that went for the car and everything, or maybe interview.
Oh,
like,
and if they took the cash
interview
if it
rather
was
than
a big amount, you could go like a month later, see what they've done with it and stuff.
Yeah. Would have Darren saying got to go. Stay safe. Thank you, Darren, for joining. I'm dying for a cigarette though, actually. Oh, saying cigarette, I just remember something. There was a joke. Wow, it's a joke. It has to be a joke. It's not a true story or anything, but yeah. So basically, there was a competition going on about, something like staying in one room for longest period of the time. Yeah, like of the days, like in one room, like stuck and all that. So that kind of competition. Someone made a challenge saying, you can lock me inside a room for like 10 years, and I can stay there. And I said, are you sure? So don't worry about it. I know it doesn't make sense about how you're gonna eat and shit and all that, but forget that. I can stay inside that, for 10 years. And I said, okay, that's fine, no problem. So what do you need? So you just need to give me 10 years worth of like however many cigarette I need. I smoke about 40 cigarettes a day. So if you give me that amount of cigarette for 10 years, and I will stay there. And that was a challenge. The guy goes like, okay, no problem. So gave him that much cigarette, billions of cigarettes and everything. 10 years went past. And then people came to see him because he was famous already. So he stayed for 10 years. And he was proper angry. It's like there was like blood in his eye kind of thing. Like proper angry came out. I said, so who gave me the cigarettes? And the guy goes like me. So he forgot to give me the lighter.
But he never asked for a lighter. He never asked for a lighter.
Ready for a cigarette.
So basically, he stayed there 10 weeks looking at the cigarette and not be able to smoke. Oh man, imagine.
Cam, you're missing some of the comments here.
A lot of comments actually. You don't actually get time to read the comments now because we're so engaged.
No, we're all talking too much.
Yeah. Where is he gone? Very good. Yeah, that's from Anthony
Wilson.
Gabriel saying, take care, guys. Good luck. Good luck to you too, bro. Felix and Cam, you should change the name to blah blah to something else. Okay, yeah, come up with the name, guys. Definitely. Bro, this is our channel. It's a family here. So you guys give me ideas and we'll do that. No problem. Anything.
Still call it BOTB. Blah of the blah.
Okay. AH is coming there. I was brake checked the other day on M25 and through my Burger King Cokers pass on the other windscreen. I actually did that so many times, not the Coke, but you know how because I can't drive without smoking. That's the problem. That's why it's the only reason a lot of people that non-smoker don't want to go with me anyway. So always the cigarette on my hand and obviously phone on my other hand, maybe sometimes. So I was gonna check the cigarette. I was gonna check the cigarette and chuck my phone outside. And I was driving 60 miles an hour on a dual carriageway. So I mean, I did that so many times. That's what happened to my iPhone X that I had. Not my X, the iPhone X. I mean the 10. So I checked that phone. I was driving on there was a country road and it went inside the bushes. It took me a long time to find that phone. I used to do that, man. What other comments? We can vote here for you. Yeah, come up with a name. Definitely.
Hasan Khan's misters.
The family talk, Cam's family discussion, BOTB best of the blah.
I think the guys come up with an idea and then come and us lot, the panel will just we'll decide between us what name.
BOTB after show.
You could have Devil Spark from AH.
BOTB best of the BS.
Best of the BS.
Best of the BS.
Yeah. He's saying devil smart discussions.
That could be, yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know what smart devil is, isn't it? This is the biggest gang in UK in the whole world, basically. Best of the but
Hasan Khan's a comical character.
I like Hasan Khan. He's alright.
Yeah, he's quite. He reads everything on everyone, especially us lot on the panel. He's really
Chatting
good
in
with
shades. Chatting in shades, not bad. Blah of BOTB.
Yeah, I
Best
think if you
random.
If you have
Yes.
BOTB in the title, that's what you're saying, isn't it? Then it automatically attracts people to it.
Yeah.
Even though we talk about crap.
Yeah.
Generally.
BOTB BS.
BOTB discussions.
To be honest, Cam,
similar to that.
Sometimes in your blah 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 chats, it always goes back to BOTB stuff anyway. Doesn't
Anyway,
it, generally?
yeah. BOTB in our blood, man. We have to talk about BOT. That's the problem. All of our audience.
You know, on that note, next week is like Christmas Days on. Is it Friday? I think Christmas Day.
25th Friday, yeah.
So what will happen with the midweek?
They're gonna surprise on Christmas Eve, I think.
Yeah,
So
I think
the
that's
day
what
before.
who won that red Porsche.
No, Dean, that red Porsche. It wasn't. That was Christmas. That was
the week before.
No, I mean they didn't have to change it. That was the day. The actual surprise day was the Christmas Eve. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why.
And then obviously the new dream car will carry on till next week anyway. After Boxing Day, I think Monday is a bank holiday, and then Tuesday. Tuesday is back to normal, so they'll surprise the winner on Tuesday anyway. Then.
There you go. Comment for Sean.
Thank you very much. That's what I mean. Positive minds and your mindset. Yeah, I did talk about this in the group chat. Yeah, that's good.
How's it going, Tupac? After a long time.
He's been making music.
It is.
Yeah. I think let's just end it here then. It's been a long chat today. So we enjoyed it. Every bit of it.
Yeah.
Definitely. And I hope you
It's
guys
a special stream.
Definitely is a special one.
Yeah.
If you like this, guys, please give us some thumbs up. That would be great. That's all I want from you. If you could give us some thumbs up, that would be amazing.
If you dislike it, give it a thumbs up as well.
Yeah. If you dislike it, change it and do the thumbs up as well. So thank you so much.
We should do it dark next time. I like the dark. The darkness. I like a bit of the dim lights.
Yeah,
that's what
all
the
we
light
can
off.
see is your teeth. When you're
So,
talking about
teeth.
Yeah. Okay. By the way, guys, before I actually go, on Christmas Day, a lot of you obviously we're gonna be busy with our families and all that. I might do a chat show on Christmas Day. Not necessarily anyone has to join, but if anyone feeling lonely or whatever, you can always come down. You can talk to us. If you're up for it, like if you're like lonely, you can't meet your parents. If you're in an area, you're in lockdown. I don't know which part of the world you are in, but we are planning that. So I'll post something on the community page. Keep eye on that about that show. So definitely, I mean, I'll do something. If anyone wants to join the chat or actual thing, whoever's free. And if you're feeling lonely, you can always share with us. You can talk with us, and at least we try our best to cheer you up and everything. Me, Sean, definitely gonna be there. And then anyone else wants to join, you can join.
It's good because, like Cam, you mentioned, because Paul probably knows about this on previous teams.
Yeah.
Even though it's lockdown, isolation, there's some people in this part of the world have got no family at all. They're on their own. And it's Christmas is a time where it's family time, and these people suffer a lot in silence. And I think we need to like you just mentioned, a stream. I mean, a little bit of someone like company on YouTube can change someone's mindset completely.
Yeah. Obviously, if you like us, if you don't
Paul
like
knows
us,
about this as well.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know about mental health issues with people and things like that. It's a little bit of someone can change people's, minds.
Definitely.
Don't forget to wear a Santa's hat, Cap.
Yeah, we will do that.
Yeah, the Santa's hat. We all got to wear one if we're on.
Definitely. We'll get it. Definitely.
The smart devil is one.
Smart devils on Christmas.
That could be a name, yeah. Smart Devil's Christmas show.
Well, devils are
why not?
Devil's not going to be allowed. We put it something else. Don't worry.
Yeah, the thing was some sort of cult, some sort of religious cult.
We could have done on Halloween Day. On those kind of thing, innit? Like devils and all that. Yeah. All right, guys, let's just end it here then. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Paul, Ramaldo, Sean, Dean, thank you so much for joining.
Good luck for midweek, guys.
All of you for watching. Good luck to you too.
Yeah,
and have a good night, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 9 p.m. We're doing a VIP live stream tomorrow. So have a good night, guys. Bye-bye.